Wish there's an... Hello? Okay, yeah. There we go. Wish there's an easier way to pull up chat every single time I start streaming, but... I don't know, Mel. I don't know, bro. I don't do technology enough to know. Which is kind of weird, because I'm a comp sci major. Although, it's less weird and more concerning. Alright. But anyway, what's up, guys? Today, I've got something a little bit different planned, right? We're still gonna draw, but... as you know, I come from a traditional painter background, and I am caveman. I still use what you kids might not know this is called acrylic paints. So sorry. Back in my day, we did not have styluses. All of us had to go cut down our own trees and find our own paint. Yeah. So old me is now trying to get into the new me, and what better way to find out what the hell I'm going to do than let me pull this up. Sorry, this was not supposed to be like this. Give me a second. And oh wait, this monitor size is weird. Give me a second. Bear with me here, guys. Hey, what better way to teach myself the way of graphic arts, digital art, than through Mr. Saito himself. That's right. So I guess I should rechange this. I'm just gonna call this Teach Me Saito-san. A bit of a long title. Whew. I've actually been following this video for a little bit while I was taking my break yesterday. I actually want to put this over. It's gonna block chat eventually, right? So probably not a good idea. Also, it's kind of triggering my OCD. Sure, why not? About here should be fine. Let's see if the video plays properly. It's very quiet. So let me do some mixing. Ah, I see. This is an issue. How's that? And then, yeah, when he's talking, it should be yellow, and we're good. I want to call this Loser Tries Graphic Arts, right? Today's already the 10th, dude? Jesus Christ. Time is just... when you get older and you realize how fast time goes these days, dude, it freaks you the hell out. Alright, now let me just share that I'm around. Alright, I don't know who's watching this, but say hello to the Insta. Wait a second. There we go. guess we gotta do like the fucking YouTube shit bars. How's this? Yeah, let's just do that. Cool, cool. And after that, we should be good to go. Yeah. If you're wondering what this little big thing of metal over here is, I got a MacBook, or it's my dad's. Or is it my dad's? So he bought it for me, but he was using it while I was in the military, so he just let me do a factory reset on it so I could make it mine. So I guess it is mine. Cool, right? What's on in other news? I'm trying to find out if, because I want to be able to stream for Koreans as well. I want to try to find out if, before I get partnered, I want to, well, I mean, hopefully I get partnered, that's the plan. But yeah, before it happens, I want to be able to, whatchamacallit, stream in both platforms, you know, just to get a footing of like, which platform I should really stream on. Because I could go both ways, but the issue with that is obviously I want to have fans that use one platform and fans that use another platform. So it's really going to just be, since I just started my streaming career like this week, it's just a process, right? So although I really want to like get something going, it's better if I'm patient with it, is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, it'd be really great if you guys could follow me on that journey. Dude, my... Wait, can I get a dog cam here? Or is he? Yeah, he's a little bit too in, if you can see it right here. But yeah, he's very peaceful right now, so I don't want to bother him too much. I'm just worried that I might like accidentally hit him with my chair if I move backwards. So, you know, very valuable worry, or valuable, very understandable worry, I suppose. That's what I wanted to say. What's up, Brian? I'm supposed to be heading to class. That's the perfect time to start watching the stream. Cause it just means that you get, you know, just means that you got something to watch during your class. What you're doing here is a big brain play. I respect it. Oh shit. Well, my factory reset for my my MacBook is done, so that's pretty fire. Cool news? Hit me. What's this cool news? Oh shit. That's kind of if I'm being honest, that's pretty random, but like, why would they choose now of all times to get XX? Because, in my opinion, with the state of Pump, frankly, it's a little bit like, I love Pump, don't get me wrong. It's kind of a dead game because they haven't given us any updates aside from the data reset. And ever since the data reset, like, Pump It Up XX has dropped a lot in terms of like regular users. A lot of people who like might want to try to keep playing the game, they're all just kind of like, you know, if they were tempted before, now they're just like, okay, but my data's gone now, so like, what's the point, right? So that's actually what happened to me. I had to completely redo all of my 24s, and I'm still trying to get back into the swing of things, especially given that I came back from the military. Sucked enough dicks to get it for GMU. I don't know, bro. I'm just trying to say, like, big ups to your friend for sucking dick to get XX. But Frank, my man did XXX to get XX, bro. What a legend. But that's what I'm just saying, if I'm being quite frank with you. Like, until the next Pump It Up version comes out, I don't think, like, there's going to be a lot of interest. Maybe with, like, casual fans. So maybe it might be okay with GMU, since it's, like, you know, more casual market. But at least with like the player base in Korea, it's dropped a little bit because everyone's kind of just like, what the fuck happened to my data, you know? I was joking about the sucking dick. No way. Yo, bro, you were joking? Unfortunately, you should have said unfortunately I was lying about the dick sucking part. Quite unfortunate, I do have to say. That's what we hear. That's what we hear in the business call not pogger. I don't think they'll have enough card progression for the XX machine. What do you mean by card progression? No on. Okay, then that sucks. That's so bad. You might as well have bought Prime 2 then, because a lot of the, or I guess maybe for your level, if you're in higher level, then that's literally an unplayable machine, unfortunately. Like, I would really push for online because Pump It Up, a lot of their charts are unlocks. Even like probably some of the 14s and 17s. Like, all of them are unlocks. So if you don't have a card, then you can't unlock it, right? Because the one thing that Pump It Up did to apologize for the data reset was that they gave basically everyone enough PP to unlock every single chart in the game. Which is awesome, right? But if you don't have online, then what's the point, right? Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. That sounds a little unfortunate, if I'm being honest. I mean, like, I'm glad that you're finally getting XX. Like, having the machine by itself might be really nice, because if the new update rolls around, you might be able to switch to hard drive. But honestly, like, with no online, and given the fact that, you know, the data wipe happened, I don't think you'll have enough, like, dedicated... You'll get a lot of casual fans, I think. Which is, like, you know, if you're looking for that, then that's cool. But for people like you and, like, people who want to, like, get up into higher level and, like, get better at the game, it's going to be really hard. Yeah, but if you want any tips from me specifically, I would highly suggest, getting online. I feel like you almost need it. Go for the more casual route. Okay, then I guess it's fine. But let me check the website for you actually right now. We'll do it on stream actually, why not? So here's the Pump It Up website, right? I haven't logged on to this shit in a while. I guess it's called PIU game, whatever. Use after login. The fucking godlike translations on this website, dude. unlocking is impossible. Yeah, PIU check for data loss. I forgot I changed my mail. What was it again? Yeah, there we go. Oh, my hamburger. Sorry, give me a second. What was my pump it up password again? Alright, I have to look it up on my notes. God, when did I get this again? Like, January 20th? I got my new account. That was a fucking long time a while ago. Oh no, that was when I left. Okay, so then it would have to have been like January 6th then, right? I did buy a new card. Unfortunately. Well, I guess it's not unfortunate, because it just means I get to clean some of my records up. And also, I just got, you know, back into the game. So if anything, it's really convenient. Shit, but where is my Pump It Up account password? Well, it's going to be a little bit bad if I can't. Ah, okay, got it. Are you joking? Don't tell me the K is capitalized in this shit. Huh? Honey? There's no reason for this to fail. Unless I didn't do the caps? Oh my god. Well. Alright, take care, man. Yeah, I'll figure that out later. Alright, well, in that case, I'm just gonna get started. Lower the jazz music by a lot. Perfect. The mic's in the way of me being able to see the video. Now let's start learning. Yeah, I've already gone this.
そしたらこんな風に肌や髪の毛関係なくキャラクターすべてに対して影を落としていってください。コツとしてはまずはじめは
So here's what's actually really interesting with regular painting versus whatever I just did here, like the multiply layer, since I don't know enough about the layer, nearly enough about the layers. So let's just see if I can get a demonstration going. Let's say I was painting a fabric, right? So the base color would be something like this. And then like if I wanted to go darker, usually I would like kind of mix it in like so it's like a very acrylic style of paint, right? So I found another like painting software in the works that kind of allows for this. But a more traditional sense, whoa, that's not what I wanted at all actually. In a more traditional sense, my artwork would, is this? Yeah, okay. My artwork would be more in the style of this, like very much using blending two different extremes of a certain color. But with digital painting, you actually won't be able to see this, right? What you have is what you see right here. And now what's confusing for me is that you kind of can't do this, or you kind of can, but it's not going to be as easy. See, when you go here, I suppose what you would have to do is get something like a soft eraser and then just do this to kind of create the illusion of blending. But if what I'm doing here, it kind of gives like the illusion of light, because the contrast of the dark and the light right next to each other is going to make this look brighter. So it is kind of like a difficult, I have to find like a good in-between eraser, or not even eraser, like paint blender would be pretty nice. I wonder if this would work. Yeah, see, I don't really want to have that like rough texture. I want to be able to blend it nicely, but in like the style of like the paints. Because let's just go back to the example that I demonstrated before. Where is it? Gauche. Lighter ink, bit husky. Was this the one that I used? No, I used like a... Where is it? Okay, yeah, oil paint. Here we go. That's not inside. So yeah, okay, we have the little thing right here, right? Another color. And then if I wanted to say like add like a little shadow, like obviously use the opposite colors for like the like you know, it's a stylistic choice. But you could mix it, right? But like as you keep stroking it, look how it's not like weirdly digital. Look how you kind of get like natural imperfections, and you actually want this. Or for me, I want it because when you're painting, it kind of gives like that kind of cute feel. And what this kind of lets you do is it gives you the freedom to be able to create different textures with your painting. And that's how it is with acrylic painting anyway. So that's going to be one thing that I'm going to try to consider as I keep going with the drawing. So let's let Mr. Naoki-san take the rest.
大きな影を塗っていくことです。小さな影を最初に塗っていくと立体感がなかった。
Small shadows do not give a three-dimensional effect. I wonder what he means by small shadows.
なかなか出せなかったりして
He's
ダイナミ
just adjusting the hoodie
ッ
color
クさに
there.
欠けるような絵になってしまいますので、
Aha, okay.
初めは大きな影を塗る、その後で小さな影を塗る、このことを意識して
Okay, yeah, I kind of see what he's coming from here. Especially, okay, this is another thing that's different. I actually don't illustrate anime characters that often, right? So the reason why that can potentially become an issue for me is the way I see anime characters is that they're a abstraction of real people. And I can paint real people because, you know, like the texture is not quite as complex for skin unless like for an art piece is particularly, or not an art piece, but a person's reference is particularly fussy about the texture of their skin. But for anime characters, right, when you abstract something, you're basically removing the details to make something look cuter. So then the skin texture will often just be like a blank with some like very light shade. So I guess that's what he means when he says like the small shadow won't allow for a whatchamacallit, for a very strong 3D effect. So that's pretty interesting insight. By the way, if you catch me checking my phone right now, I'm actually drawing while setting up my new MacBook, and every single time I have like a new device, just to be safe, I always create like new random ass passwords based off of, well, I guess if I tell you, then all of my stuff would get hacked, then there'd be no purpose in telling you all my different passwords, huh? But yeah, I actually create a random password for every single one, and it's just whatever's on my mind. So what's on my mind currently? I'm just going to say Apple ID and then just type it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I got it. Do I? No, I don't. I'm drawing a blank here, but I know what I want to think. Got it. How long does the app password have to be? What the hell is with this emoji keyboard? 8 characters long, include a number uppercase letter and a lowercase letter. Okay. Oh wow, okay, this is good. So when I'm creating a password, I want it to be pretty hard to solve, right? But I also don't want it to be so complex that I can't remember it. Which honestly, I forgot a lot of the passwords for my other accounts. So if there's one thing I can tell you about all of my passwords, it's that I always start with a capital letter. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I mean, I don't really think I'm popular enough to get hacked anyway, so like whatever. But yeah, it's just easier to type on the computer. Shit, that's really not easy to type. I don't really care about Apple News. Your password must not contain more than 2 consecutive identical characters. Well, that's a first. But that's also very convenient for me because I don't want to write this password down anyway, so... That's a pretty good password, yeah. Let's do that. Dude, I hate going from command to control. It's so obnoxious. Wait a second. I already forgot the password. Is this it? Yeah, that's exactly... Wait a second, that's not 8 characters, that's 7. Alright, so wait, I guess that wasn't a good password. Welcome to this password setting stream. Jesus Christ, why does this take me so long? Yeah, it's 4 characters. Hello? I get it. Alright, anyway.
してくださいね。はい、こんな感じ。
Did he put in the same layer?
影を塗る。ダイナミックさに影を最初に塗っていくと立体感がなかなか出せなかったりしてダイナミックさに欠けるような絵になってしまいますので、初めは大きな影を塗る、その後で小さな影を塗る、このことを意識して。
Alright, what's interesting here is, are the colors for this like the same? Like,
てください。
you know, like small shadows. So it is the same color. Can I, if I full screen, what did it look like? Oh, okay, that might be better. So first of all, he did this. I'm not exactly sure when he did that or why. Or I know why, because, you know, obviously you gotta... Or, oh, I guess it's part of the hoodie design. Never mind. I thought it was part of, like, the shine of the shadow, right? But if you can look at what he's doing very closely, right? You can see that actually the shadow that he drew on some areas is the same, which he called the big and the small shadows. So I'm assuming what he means is just to change the brush... Aha, English. I can do it very well, by the way. Change the brush size. So I'm gonna do 15, and my reference is over on the left side, so let's check this and see like what kind of stuff we would like to deem small shadows. So like areas like here. Oh, why does that look so different? Oh, because all right, so let's just do that. Okay, there we go. Sorry, you're gonna have to be very patient with me. I'm still very new to this entire digital art thing. Still an old guy. Concerning that I've already gotten to the point where I'm just telling myself like, holy shit, you're old, even though I just became an adult. So I guess that, you know, I guess that means I have become an adult, huh? Doesn't it? Uh-oh, MacBook, don't close on me. This trackpad feels so nice. Yeah, so why don't we go in and do what he said, just fill in the dark shadow, or fill in the small shadows. And I think I'll use some of the small shadows to clean up some of the big, so you know when like a big with like a big brush, you'll often get like unwanted overlaps, like around here it's kind of like a big bump, and it's kind of just, why do you have that big bump, right? Well, you can fix that with the smaller shadows like this, and then now it looks a little bit more smoother and quote-unquote intentional, right? I'm gonna check my Apple code. So another good example of this is right here, right? Of course I didn't mean to like leave that blank. Skill issue, I suppose. There seems to be like another little shade here, so we'll just give it like a little bit of a slight accent. Another area that I have to work on is here. I want to zoom in because I actually don't want to hurt my back. It's kind of hurting. Well, now that I zoomed in, I found out there's like a weird ass green spot here, so let's just get that out of the way. Okay, looks a little bit better. Now, what other area would be worth it enough to call a smaller shadow? Well, I suppose this area, which I used the big brush for. Try to make it a little bit more intentional. It's a hard brush, right? Good. Let's see, where else do I have to paint? There isn't really a white here, right? So it doesn't make sense to leave this unshaded, because what I wanted to do before, I thought I'd give it like a nice 3D effect. Because in case you guys don't know, and if you do know, then I guess don't watch. But if you've ever been into painting, you might have seen a lot of people use the example of the apple, right? So now let's just quickly go over, you know, the shading effects of the apple. And for the sakes of this example, I'm just going to use one layer because it's how I look. It's how I was taught when I was a young artist, right? So I'm going to stick with what my guns here. All right. And you know what? Fuck it. So with the apple, right? Oh, actually, I'm going to use this light source to. Or sorry, I'm gonna use this layer to define the light source. Obviously, we got to capture the shadow, right? That's the first and foremost thing. So similar to, yeah, I'm just gonna agree. This is a really bad idea to go home, set up my Mac while I'm streaming. But basically, you want to define the shadows first, right? I have something I like to call the base shadow. So the base shadow is basically it's the neutral between your extreme black and your extreme white, right? That's how I'm going to call it for now. This is so fucking scuffed. Oh, because I'm not used to like pressure sensitivity on like the tablet. Because with painting, you just I'm a very light painter. Like I don't really go hard on it. Oh, it's a computer account. So anyway, sorry. You have your shadow, right? It's just like, let's just call it like the neutral shadow without any other interruption of like well, I guess yeah, just to keep it basic, right? And then if I draw harder, ooh, I didn't actually this is very weird. But anyway, the point I want to make here is, right, when you're making the shadow, you'll actually notice like over on this side where you least expect it, there's going to be like a light sheen here. It's called like a reflector shadow, right? Because the light's going to come in from this side, and when you have a floor here, like a little floor, unless you have a specifically different floor idea, it's going to bounce back into the apple, right? So you'll get the brightest area here, but you'll also get a little in the back. So that was my process for developing this. However, always check your reference to make sure you're right about it, even though you were taught some way in like a different place, right? That's definitely not the color. I hope that makes things a little bit clearer for anyone who's kind of curious as to why I did that. Also, is what? Oh, okay. I remembered that I made two different things. We'll make this, we'll color this here just for the convenience of being able to, you know, go back and grab that color for whenever I decide to change my color. Yeah, so since I confirmed that on the reference, since the reference is literally like, it gives you it's the answer key, right? So always use the reference, and always use a reference for that matter. I highly discourage trying to draw, especially clothing folds, by yourself. If you're trying to be like, for the hair and for the face and for the hair and the face, I actually drew myself, as you can see, because it's not in the reference, but I have enough confidence in drawing this kind of stuff that I actually can lazily draw from imagination and get kind of close to what I want, right? But if you are starting completely new, you shouldn't do this. I would highly suggest, just if you're having trouble with drawing faces, just learn the anatomy and you should be good, okay? Okay. And I don't really like how this ended up turning out, so I want to just shave off a little bit here. And since it's clothing folds, you don't want staggery lines, like kind of lines that look like this. If you can see, like if you can go really close, like these kinds of areas, unless there's like a certain purpose to them, like the clothing fold is just very small, you shouldn't try to you should try to clean up your lines in places. But you know, I think we'll just leave it like this for now, because I'm really just trying to watch the video and just to kind of discover, you know, what kind of things about digital art that I can pick up as a digital or as a traditional painter. I'm not a traditional, or I mean, I'm still technically a traditional painter, but I'm openly trying to move away from it, because frankly, I don't want to keep buying acrylic paints, and also I invested in a tablet. I might as well use how to, or I might as well properly use how, or fucking, I might as well properly learn how to use it. Yeah. Oof. That was a big stretch. Anyway, how about that for small shadows? I guess there's a couple of small shadows right here, so we're just gonna fill that out really quick. Kind of. There's definitely, or there, I guess, yeah, a little bit of a shadow here, but there shouldn't be a shadow here. There's no reason. I guess the hair here should have a little bit of a shadow. Does that make sense? Because the white light's supposed to come in here, so the shadow should actually go the other way. There we go. I think hair seems like to be a different beast, especially when for like digital art. So I'm actually going to not touch that for now. There's got to be some mini shadows on the pants here, right? Yeah, there we go. A 1, a 2, another. Probably make it more straight, because when you have folds, right? Where do you go? When you have clothing folds, they're usually going to be very straight, unless, you know, you deliberately mess up a fold and make it look very cute or something. Other than that, I would just stick to what you know. You know? Stick to what you know, you know. You know? Because I know. I know that you know. Ooh. Now that I'm looking at it, I feel like a lot of the big shadows that I made in certain areas I can actually pass off as small shadows. So for example here, this looks like a lot of big shadow. So I'm gonna actually try to I was drinking a lot of coffee in the morning, so my voice feels a little bit dry because I'm so dehydrated. Well, you know, I actually heard a lot about how drinking coffee or drinking like something like an Americano, like what I have here. There's enough water. Like coffee does, or caffeine does, tend to make people dehydrated. But apparently in an Americano, there's enough water for it to equal out, if that makes sense. I only found this from like a fitness YouTuber. I don't remember exactly who, but it's one of the big dogs. Like it's either Max Ucida, is that how you pronounce his name? I hope it is. Daddy Newell, Hybrid Calisthenics. Those are the YouTubers that I follow, and one of them said something like that. So I'm gonna say that is my, what do you say? My source, because I don't know exactly what I'm talking about half the time. Hello, hello. We're just learning art with Mr. Naoki-Sensei. So yeah, enough with what I was just talking about. Why don't we get back into it? If you are just catching up to the stream, what I was talking about was how some of my big shadows could actually pass off as my small shadows. So I'm actually going to go back and kind of think it over one more time. Like, you know, for example, like this area is like a area full of small shadows as opposed to one big shadow. And I suppose it is a stylistic choice if you want to be able to simplify it. But given the nature of my picture, if you can like, I'm going to have the pink like remotely saturated, and you can see how like the face is like hardly a part of like the big picture here. So let me just drag out something right here. The face is just right here, the legs are just right here. You're not going to look at those faces because they're too small. The big highlight of this picture is actually going to be in the shirt and the pants. Why? Because people are going to be more people are going to tend to be more interested into the waves of the design. So although if you were drawing a face and you wanted that to be like the main highlight of the picture, then yeah, what I just did you could do. But since I actually wanted to add more focus onto the shirt, like in my reference picture here, I'm actually going to go back and change all of the big shadows into smaller shadows. That's not the right layer. Make sure you always check your layers, guys. Just going to go back and look through. Use very quick strokes, quick and light strokes. There we go. That's pretty nice. And I want to emphasize like a bit of a clothing fold here. And I can't exactly do that with one stroke. Or it's like, you can, but look how choppy it is. It's very clearly, obviously. Oh, look, he started pressing really hard in this area. Well, I guess you can't see it because of the video. Let me do this. Yeah, so you see how it's kind of just like one and then black. Hello to Fanny Ford. I hope you're doing well. It's currently morning in Korea. I just got up 3 hours ago. Hopefully things are nice and smooth from where you're at. Let's see. Now that I talked about so much about simplifying this area, I should really go back and consider this area. Although I don't think, yeah, it doesn't. Maybe a little bit I should add right here, but I think for the left side here, you can see how there's like a very nice shade there. And when I go back and start adding more of the darker darks, I think I'll change it. But for now, I think it's fine. The only thing I'm a little bit unsatisfied with is here. So I'm going to actually go ahead and change that right now. Yeah. The reason for that is because I want to be able to add a couple of clothing lines, right? And obviously, you can't really have sharp lines here. So I'm going to go over one more, like just a couple more times. Just to be like, ding, ding, ding. And notice how there's also another clothing line right here. I want to try to make sure my reference is right. There's not two, although there is a little bit of one. So I think it's small enough to the point where, actually, it's small enough to the point where it's distracting. So I'm actually going to remove it completely. By the way, these are the kind of decisions that you want to be able to make when you're abstracting a piece of art. You want to be able to think about, although this is how it is in a reference, but do I want to show it in my piece? Usually the answer is yes, but you have to also kind of tell yourself, like, sometimes it can be no. And in that case, it was actually no. Just turned nighttime here in America. Oh, nice. Yeah, I actually start streaming in this time for my ESTers. So I think if given that logic, I suppose you would be EST, right? Alright, I'm setting up my MacBook on the left side here. CD야. CD야, 메시지 보내. CD야, 오늘 날씨 어때? Oh, this is so cute. I'm setting up Siri. Uh-oh. No. 오케이. 시리야, 오늘의 하루가 어떨 것 같아? I think that's weird. 오늘 하루에 어떨 것 같아? 시리야, 음악 재생해. I think it's supposed to be like Genie, or it's like a Korean brand. Is it really? Share audio recordings? Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. I don't want someone hearing me scream into my computer. Yeah, oh, there's like a little bit of a bubble here, so I'm actually going to erase some of the shadows here, so I can create that little boink. That's cute. There we go. I'm not gonna focus on the belt for now. We can do that later. Whoa! My back. Yeah. 10 minutes and I'm gonna take a break for myself. My neck is hurting so hard. And the MacBook is finished and set up. So I'm gonna close that for now. I have to verify my email address. Oh, my hamburger. I guess I'll do it on my MacBook right now. Oh, dude, I forgot how the MacBook applications kind of just bounce like up and down. Because you can see like I'm using Windows right now on my main computer. Dude, I have to use a custom mechanical keyboard for this MacBook. This is kind of a tragedy. Take him. Oh, I'm getting my marshmallow switches today. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. Very appreciated. 어허, 잠깐. 이건 좀 예반데? 예반디. 오케이. That's so convenient. Oh no. Oh no! Wake up! Come, 기차. My dog's having a nightmare. Oh, 아유. 아이고. It's okay. I have to go give him his friend. I won this at an arcade game, or in a train machine. I always win these. Just like whenever I go to the arcade to play like dance games, I always just, shoot $1 in. Just be like, if I can't get it today, then I'll just try it again tomorrow. And I got a lot of these Pokemon ones. I'll have to showcase later, but I give this one to my dog because it's the same color as him and also it's really cute. So, alright, we're gonna send Meowth over to go fight the nightmares. Alright. I do want to keep getting really particular about all these shadows, but I also do want to see what else Naoki-Sensei has to say about painting. I also have like a weird line over here. I actually don't know where that came from. Yeah, I'm going to erase it because it's kind of unsatisfying to see. Oh, thank you. The stream is meant to be like a little bit of like a coffee date between me and my viewers. So it's very nice that you can find it very satisfying and relaxing. You know, we can... I know there's a lot of shit going on with everyone's lives, right? So hopefully I can do my, I can do my thing to help alleviate that stress while I live my own life. Trying to find what works and what does not work for me. And in my case, it's going to be with anything that has to do with digital art. So after I erase that area, I'm going to just clean it up so it has like a more boxy look. That was with a mechanical pencil. That was an accident. Yeah, so... am I happy about this? For now, I just want to continue on with the video because I really am interested. I want to be able to finish this video for the stream. So let's keep going. Oh, my neck. I have to do some neck stretches. Ow. It actually hurts. Oh, whoops. I accidentally sent it to jimhall.com. That's the wrong email. Surprised Apple didn't notice that. What is my password? What? Ah, I see. Oh, something came in the mail. I'm gonna go take a break in 7 minutes for the stream. But when I come back, I'll show you the new keyboard switches that I got. They're called marshmallow switches, and they have this really beautiful pink tint. And I think it's going to be really cool to show you. So I'm kind of excited. I'm also planning on buying some new stuff for my keyboards. So look forward to that. But for now, I have like one keyboard that sounds pretty decent, which would be this one. And I'm kind of afraid if I unplug it, then it's going to lag the computer, because it does happen. It does do that sometimes. But here's just a quick little sound test if you have not heard it. It's a silent keyboard, so it is really hard to hear. Let's keep going.
ったりしてダイナミックさに欠けるような絵になってしまいますので、初めは大きな影を塗る、その後で小さな影を塗る、このことを意識してくださいね。はい、こんな感じですね。で、塗り終わった後でもしかしたらこう思う人もいるかもしれません。肌色の影だけ明るくしたい。そんな時はですね。
Did he just color the cheeks? I just realized. What? Oh, yeah. Let's see. But his style, he actually draws the lines for the what do you call it? The cheek lines. See, like people don't have this. If you do, then I don't know. Either you own a cat and it scratches you a lot, then or what? You're not distracting me at all. Thank you for coming by. It's very nice to have you. This isn't distracting at all. Also, I don't know if you're in my stream notification Discord. If you want an invite, then let me know. But yeah, let's just keep moving on. Okay,
so
yeah, he adds the shadows. Oh, he adds the shadows for the eyes as well. I guess I should go. Kind of, I guess. So the line from so the light comes through here, right? So, but still, if you notice in your own eyes, you do have like a little bit of shadow underneath the eye. Ooh. Come on, you studied eye anatomy and psychology. You can't even get this right? Damn. But kind of like the skin area of your eyes, underneath it there is like a bit of a darker shade. So that's why people are probably doing that. I want to get really particular about the hair later. But I'm glad you like the voice. I actually don't think I'm particularly very good with like language stuff.
で、塗り終わった後でもしかしたらこう思う人もいるかもしれません。肌色の影だけ明るくしたい。そんな時はですね、さっきベタ塗りした肌色のレイヤーがありますよね。それをコマンドプラスクリックで選択範囲を取ります。
I see. So he wants us to divide the face area with the other, what do you call it? Divide the face area as its own mask, I guess. But I mean, I guess I shouldn't put words in his mouth. I'm gonna let him take it away. But just in case it is, I want to preemptively make the selection, and then I'm gonna keep going. And all the hair goes on there, so that's not right. All right, what's up, Naoki?
そしたら1影のレイヤーを選
Select the first
びながらコマンドプラス
the first one.
U で色調整です。このスライダーをいじりながらお好みの色に調整しましょう。今使っているのは Photoshop ですが、クリスタでも同じような色調整ができるはずです。髪や目、他のパーツについても同様に色調整できますね。1.5 影。
What did they? What just happened? Nothing changed really. Ah, okay, I see. Ah, okay, I see. Very subtle change, but oh wait, what? Did I miss something?
そんな時はですね、さっきベタ塗りした
Okay, there we go.
肌色のレイヤーがありますよね。
It's like it's really like a blink and you miss it kind of moment there. But look how we the most obvious change in color here is if you look at the ear. Yeah, look at it. It's a little, it's changing, right? Oh, it's okay, cause it's because of the shadows. So let's see. Let's go a little bit slower. Select the first shadow layer. Yeah, gotcha. Oh wait, what? Of course. I see. But this looks more like a job for the selection lasso. I want to add like a plus. Any shadow that is described under the face, he wants us to change it to a different, like more skin friendly color, I suppose is what he's trying to say. So why don't we just go ahead and do that, right? I know, for me a concern is the lashes. I'll have to do that later. But yeah. Let's see, what other colors can we do? I see. That is a very good point of what I should do. But I think I definitely want to kill the color up top. I want to have like a okay. I know what I want. I want to make it like more subtle up top because the sweater is actually where you want to be looking. So I am going to deviate from the lesson a little bit because as you can see with Naoki, Mr. Naoki's illustrations here, very clearly like 50% of the picture is like the head and the hair, and you can see that he uses a bright colored eye in order to draw your attention because most characters, oftentimes with characters, you want to be more gravitated towards the face area, right? So that's what he's doing, but I'm doing something a little bit different. So actually a nice little beige color, yeah, kill the saturation just a little bit. But maybe it's looking a little bit too boring. But now that's just a little bit too strong. Yeah, a little bit of a bright browner color. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah. Oh, that looks so much better. Hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm proud of that. Let's add some extra lines. But I suppose like a little bit of the bang is supposed to come down here, so I'm gonna actually erase that. I should probably try to more clearly define. Like, it's really hard with bangs, right? Because, let me just quickly do an example here. You don't want to draw bangs like this. It's too weird. Unless it's like a, you know, kind of like a basic drawing you're trying to do. And you're just trying to like be like, yeah, I have bangs. Yes. But I can't define bangs if I just do this. Or this. Right? This is usually the easiest way to connect that, because the reason for that is, let me just take a note, really quick note for here for anyone who's trying to think about doing bangs. I think something really interesting about bangs is that actually you can let it follow the eyelashes, right? So what that means is you can actually use the bangs sometimes as eyelashes. So like this. Right? This thick line here communicates not only is it eyelash, but it's also like a bang. So it probably helped to, I wonder if what would happen if I chose to thicken my lines towards the bottom, kind of like in this kind of fashion, like boom, or yeah. I don't know, but then you lose the illusion of the bangs, right? Like, you definitely want to keep it a little bit lighter. I think I'll hold off on that for now, right? Let's just keep going. Well, yeah, that was a very interesting tip. I want to actually write that down as a note. First shadow note. I'm just going down to big shadow, puny shadow, punny shadow, then change face hue. Sweet. And with that, I want to give myself a quick 5-minute break. We're back. I want to go get some water because my mouth feels really dry. Also, my legs are really weak because I worked on my legs yesterday. God. Oh, I guess it's not here yet. What? But it said it came. Wait a minute. Oh, it's coming today. Gotcha, gotcha. Holy shit. Holy. One more, guys. One more, please. Really? Really? 100? Is it happening? Wait a second. Oh my. Already 100. I just started last month. Are you joking? What the hell? Bro, that's crazy. Damn, that's awesome. Let me change the scene so you guys can get a look at my doggy. There we go. I just spilled hella water over here. Oh, my neck. It hurts from hunching over. Owie, owie, owie. Either that, or I have to be doing barbell squats weirdly because, I don't know, maybe. It hurts. It hurts a lot. Bro, my neck! Alright, I'm gonna look it up right now. How to relieve neck pain from poor posture. What the hell? How to relieve neck pain from? Let's see the kind of problems people are having. Sleeping wrong, bad posture, arthritis, stress, head banging. Someone's going to rough sketch concerts. Shit. Sitting at a desk. That might be the one for me. Practice good posture. Okay, fuck you. Just monitor height and keyboard placement. Oh yeah. I guess some of the monitors I have, especially my tablet. I need a tablet arm. Anyone got a good recommendation for a tablet arm? Best tablet arms for posture. Yeah, Yeah, tablet stands. Search that up on Google. We're gonna need that. Cause I don't know, bro. Drawing kind of smashing my back a little, kind of making me go like owie. Shit. I guess while I'm trying to figure stuff out, you can see my dog freaking out. Here we go. Dog cam, let's go. For now, I'm trying to do like neck exercises because it hurts so much. Walk around. You trying to say something about my artist life, sir? I do not walk. I am trapped in my desk. You think I have the time to go walk around as you propose? Pathetic. I don't do that walking stuff you humans do. I'm gonna try to take deep breaths. Hopefully that works out for me. Keep the keyboard a little bit closer to me. This is not the music. This is not the OST I need for my neck hurting really bad. I don't understand how I'm going to be able to draw with my back this hurt. Ooh, it hurts. It really hurts. Oof. Why don't we get started in 15 minutes? Right now, I'm just trying to do some basic kind kind of neck twists. That's not a good word. That's not the right word. But yeah, I'm just trying to twist my neck around just to like fix it, cause it really hurts right now. You know what I should do? Stream some Pokemon Showdown. I'm just trying to do something where I can use my big monitor because my head is kind of in shambles. How to relieve neck pain from a desk. Right now I'm just having my neck back straight onto my ergonomic chair. Practice good posture. Stand more. Bro, I stand so much. What are you talking about? Limit phone screen use? Yo, this guy trying to go after my life. What's wrong? Okay, but this guy is completely fucked if... Well, I have Scorching Sands, so I guess Stack Attack isn't too much of a problem. Like, Charizard and DD lead, I can start going for Airstreams. Do I need another? I don't need another Fire move, so let's just keep it at Protect Sword Stance. Because if we get Sword Stance off, then it could be potentially game winning. And I find for Groudons, typically I don't have any Intimidate Riz or Intimidate counters, so we have to do that. What the hell is this set for? That's interesting. But I suppose if it's being paired with Charizard, then it might be like to outspeed a certain Mon after a boost. So we'll just do that for now. Maybe Zacian. I feel like since Zacian is the most powerful Pokemon in the format, like a lot of people are going to be preparing for Zacians, so Groudon must have this kind of spread in order to be ready for those. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure all the abilities are right, because I've very often gotten them wrong before. And let's try it. My neck. My neck. Alright, who's coming out? Oh, this guy doesn't even have any restricteds. Bro, what? Alright, well, I mean, Lander's T is really the only one I care about. Credilli's kind of whatever. So I actually have Ice Fang on Zacian. That might be a little bit of a fun twist for this guy. Is there any way to make my attack stronger? There's no way this or actually no, it might come out first. Torkoal Charizard might be a good one to come out first because, or actually no, it might be Charizard and someone else. So I need to definitely come out with Aleki first. Aleki goes for Electro Web. Like let's say he Dynamaxes, then I can Airstream into it. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. In case of let's see, I'm not going to bring none of my restricteds. Indeed, he's all shit. Because if he has Trick Room, then I'm kind of fucked, right? Oh, but I kind of fucked myself either way. Uh-oh. If he Dynamaxes him, goes for a Rock move into Charizard, I lose the game. Because I was about to get Gigantamax right there. So I need to safely find a way to get my Zacian out. There's no way he goes for a Aleki, right? There's just no way. Oh, but that's such a bad, like, risk. Actually, I'll switch Zacian into the Charizard slot because I'll resist the Rock move if he goes for it. But I don't want to protect here. I feel like protecting here would be bad because I'm going to hard read that he goes for Charizard. And then after that we can Electro, or we can just Ice Fang the Landorus. I actually don't know if that kills. Because I really just kind of, like, there's no way it doesn't, right? But now what did he do? Okay, good move. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Now what's our next move? Pivot Charizard out here, right? Oh, I don't have... I'm so stupid. I didn't bring Groudon, so I don't have Sun. I need to find another way I can bring up Sun. But for now, let's just see if this kills Landorus. Oh, actually, it's so good that we get the Volt Switch here because I can imprison it. Oh, and it does kill! Interesting. That's so cool. I think I might keep Ice Fang on this guy. I do want to give it Protect in one way or another because... Well, I mean, actually, I don't need Protect because Fake Out is blocked by Psychic Terrain. Yeah, Imprison, and Torkoal is pretty dangerous, so I'm going to have to go to Imprison. Weaknesses. What's Torkoal's weaknesses? I'm pretty sure it resists Fire and or Fairy and Steel because it's a Fire type. But if I recall correctly, resistance to fire and fairy, yeah, so if it's gonna half the damage, I might as well go for Sacred Sword here. Oh, that's... Are you joking? Ally switch, really? That was your answer? Oh, he just set up the sun for me. Okay, thanks. Alright, well, I guess I don't really see how he loses. Expanding Force should take care of the Bronzong since I'm fully offensive, and well, Max Quake, if it doesn't kill him instantly, then oh, Shuka Berry, smart move. It's going to give us a special defense boost. And if I oh, it doesn't kill him. That's unfortunate. Yep. Ooh, that special defense coming in clutch. He uses both of his mons to go for here. Now we just spam spread moves until we win. Yeah, we can't lose. GG. I like this team. I really like the Ice Fang, actually. I think I might keep that. This just turned into a Pokemon Showdown stream because my neck hurts so hard. Yeah, no shot you won that. Sorry, bro. Maybe bring a restricted next time. Alright, well here we got an actual match. Sandascorch. Pretty sure Sandascorch has like trapping stuff, but I'm not too worried about it. Because, like, you know, if you're going to trap me, what are you going to do after? I'm just going to kill you with Charizard. Speaking of, I think Groudon and Charizard might be fine here. Actually, no, we're going to lead Charizard and Aleki because this guy's a little bit dangerous. And getting the Sun up would be really helpful. I don't really see why I need Zacian. Actually, I don't need Zacian here, so I'm actually going to do this. I'm so fucking stupid. I think I lose. Oh, fuck. I forgot to bring my anti-trick room user, so... Aleki moves first, right? I just gotta pray this kills. So I'm going to Volt Switch into the Calyrex slot. Oh. Still winnable. I mean, I gotta be really careful with my moves here. Will a Max Hail kill me? Calyrex doesn't get a rock move, does it? If it does, that'd be really stupid. Nice. Alright, well, in that case, I'm not too concerned. I'll just go for another Wildfire and then Protect. Wildfire will actually kill here. It should. And yeah, Helping Hand. Alright, yeah, fair. That's fair. We do have this though. We'll just yawn it. And then, I think Aleki really is important for the late games. But he's going to Hailstorm into this slot, right? I don't really see why he doesn't. I have to sack him here. That's my only ticket out of this game. I led so poorly. Oh, wow, really? Oh, what? That just one-shot him. Alright, wait, 2 more rooms of, or 2 more turns of Trick Room are left. Oh, because he has a defense boost. We have to double protect here because then he falls asleep. And then when he's asleep, we have like an easier avenue to activate Trick Room. Oof. Yeah, there we go. Now he's asleep, which means I get 1 chance at winning this game by using Precipice Blades and then killing both of his mons. Which means that whoever comes out here, I really hope it has to be Kyogre, right? He has to have brought Kyogre. I don't see why he wouldn't. But if he did, then actually I can win this game. Oh no, but Alekia's. God damn it. Alright, well, I don't think this Kyogre is max speed. Or I mean, I don't think this Kyogre is max speed, max special attack. I already double protected last turn to get the Calyrex to fall asleep. Kyogre at least speed. It's, yeah, no, wait, no, I think I lose here. I have to. Either one of my mons here getting the double protect off. Okay, I'm assuming none of us got it. Yeah, feels bad. Okay, well, we can try it again. 3 minutes, I want to go back to drawing. Looking for some digital art stands. Like, I like the ones that you can actually, like, attach to your table for, like, yeah, so I guess I shouldn't look up stands. I should look up tablet arms. The ones that attach to your table, those are the nicest. I can't order off Amazon because I'm not in America. And Amazon in Korea has not been a thing yet. So I guess I really should be looking at the Korean site. Oh shoot. Alright, Duraludon against, he has Among Us. That's pretty funny. Black and white. I actually don't know why that's a thing, but both of them literally lose to Groudon. So this is actually very good for me. Let's see. And he has no white blocker, so I mean, I just get this for free, right? Zacian for funsies, and also Charizard, because why the fuck not? Whimsicott Duraludon. Okay, well you're getting bladed into outer space. And he's going to set up Tailwind, but it literally doesn't matter. So Tailwind, and what is Duraludon doing? Steel. He has a Steel Dragon move. What else does he have? Does he? He doesn't. Oh, he gets Earthquake, I guess. But now that's a question of if he's like physical or special. And most Duraludons are special, right? Wait, no, Duraludon doesn't get Earth, does he? Dude, I haven't played this game in so long. I forgot what Duraludon got, even though I used to use him. Okay, yeah, he has Body Press, right? Oh, but if he, if he does go for, let's just go for double spread. Okay, well, he can protect, sure. I don't really see why. Oh, eject button. Interesting. If he has a flying type move here, then he completely, read me, but unfortunately he does not. It's Among Us. Rage Powder won't save you here, my boy, sorry. And if he Dynamaxes, goes for like max steel spikes, then I have Zacian in the back, so I can always like 86 him like right off the face of the planet. I want to look for a tablet arm. Let's see. Yeah, dude, you're not gonna like this Precipice Blades. And then we slow him down. I like he can go down here. I actually don't mind that. Sweet. He went for Wormwind actually, so actually, it does give me an avenue to go for something else, which is to set up the end game right now. Reshiram? Yeah, perfect. So I'm actually going to. He has Tailwind up, so it's really risky for Groudon to move right now, and I can just go for Max Quake. And then Reshiram under Tailwind shouldn't do enough damage to Charizard for it to be concerning. Unless he goes for like double Wormwind. Okay, but I'm a god. Okay, but I'm also a god. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why you went for that, boy. I don't want a tablet, I want a tablet arm. So yeah, something more akin to the. Oh, perfect. Is this what I wanted? And there's different colors? Interesting. Wait, is that an iPad? Or is it like a tablet? Let's see. I gotta look up Wacom tablet arms. Yeah, I have a stiff neck and a back. Overall productivity and creativity. This looks pretty good. Why don't we check the price? Hopefully it's not over 31 bucks for this? Should. I mean, should. Wait, what? Command C, Command V, my sir. Thank you. Single monitor stand. I hope they sell it in Korea. Oh, but why are these all so expensive? Can it ship to Korea? Uh-oh, I copied. Alright, let's see. I don't know why he has a Gastrodon. He has Kyogre. He has his own Kyogre. So what's potentially dangerous for our team? Zapdos. He has a lot of electric types, so Gastrodon is a must for this matchup. But do I lead with it? Leading it with it wouldn't be bad. I mean, actually, does he have instant speed control? He does not. So I can actually Volt Switch out into Gastrodon in the back and lead with Zacian, Groudon, Gastro. Yeah, so the reason I did this is because now we can actually Volt Switch. And we just throw in the power. Like who do you wanna what is it? If he fakes out the Zacian, then I get a free switch. If he fakes out the Regieleki, then he gets like freaking Omega damaged. That was a good time to bring in Gastrodon. I don't know what that guy was doing. Falling asleep here would suck, wouldn't it? It's definitely going to go for a ground move here, so I'll let Groudon take the hit for that. Damn, double intimidate, really? That's a bit of a not cool thing. U-turn. Oh, I guess he wants to conserve that because both of my legendaries actually have intimidate, so that's pretty smart actually. Alright, but give me that speed control. Alright, well. Actually, I actually don't mind Gastrodon going asleep here because his only function really is to absorb water. So I'm going to actually yawn the Rotom right now and then go for Rock Slide. Oh, well, it didn't Dynamax. Oh, okay, but it went for a boost in power. If he goes for like an overheat into the Groudon slot, which he might actually, then that might be bad. But in case of that, I'm going to protect, and then he's going to fall asleep. Going to be very nice. Wano, stand monitor, desk mount. Where's the one that was like, yeah, 50 or was like 30 bucks? It's much faster if I choose to ship it to Korea because again, like within 5 days. If not, then I can always check out the other ones, like the ones from Wacom. As long as they have it in Korea, then I'm gooch. Alright, this looks like the next best thing, and it's 65 bucks. I wonder, that's so weird. Why would you make it like that? What did I do? Okay, well, so now he's falling asleep. That's so unfortunate. What was that turn? Are you joking? What? What just happened? This is just for the iPad though. Oh, do I have to look for an ARM that's specifically compatible with my tablet? Wow, that did no damage. Yeah. Might as well get it off some quakes. Oh yeah, see. Oh no, but this sand sucks. Like it hurts my back. It hurts my back really like hard. You got like a better stand, please? An arm would be most convenient. Oh, yeah. There's someone that made a form for this. Oh, nice. God damn, fucking roasted. This guy couldn't wait a single minute for the response. Oh shit, that's on AliExpress. AliExpress is pretty nice. Actually, I want to use Ergotron arms. I want to try. Oh shit, whoops. I think we're both stalling. What did I just use? Precipice Blades. Well, that was an accident. Oh well. I want to conserve Groudon for the end game. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Oh, this is pretty beautiful actually. But I want one for my tablet, so let's see. Why are you guys use pounds? Please do not use pounds. It's very not good. Alright, use your last breath to kill him. Cool. Now that he has lower speed, you just go for a rock slide, and hopefully, I have no other choice but I have to use that. Hopefully we don't miss. That would be a bit of a downer. Sweet. I want to stop playing Pokemon. Yeah, Ergotron tablet arms. For now, I think I'll just deal with neck pain and continue drawing. Is the stream? Yeah, there we go. Let's just hide that. Let's just keep going with the drawing lesson.
調整です。このスライダーをいじりながらお好みの色に調整しましょう。今使っているのは Photoshop ですが、クリスタでも同じような色調整ができるはずです。髪や目、他のパーツについても同様に色調整できますね。 1.5 影。さて次の工程は僕が 1.5 影と呼んでいる工程です。 1.5 影のやり方は簡単です。先ほどの1影。
Okay. I'm just gonna follow what he's doing for now, and then I'll try to put my own spin on it later. 1.5 shadow.
レイヤーの上にもう1枚定山レイヤーを追加して名前を 1.5 影としてください。そしたら今回は明るい
bright bluish purple. Oh, because it kind of does look like gray, doesn't it?
青紫。
It's interesting now how he gives like specific color recommendations. Because like usually it's like all style difference, right? Because oftentimes you'd see art like, for example, let me see if I can pull it up. I forgot her name. It was like something, it was like Paisano. Paisano? This is the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. It's a battle simulator. I have the ref. So basically, yeah, it's like basically a battle simulator for a competitive Pokemon for people who don't want to grind for the strongest Pokemon. Where's the reference? Or I should have like a inspiration, yeah, inspiration play or page. Mika Picazano. So I'm just going to show you Mika Picazano. So if you look at her art, you'll see that a lot of it has to do with like the colors. Where's her website? Doesn't she have a web page? Oh, my back is hurting again. Let me. Yeah, there we go. I think it displays her web page at first. Also, her web page is like her graphic is really beautiful. Yeah, so look, the shadows here are very like red, right? There's like red, yellow, blue. There's like opposite colors of the blue here to emphasize the shadow. And these are like more general. So I guess what Naoki-Sensei is saying here is kind of like to match that generalness of... Because across all art you can kind of see like it's like a little bit of like a faint-y pink like purple color. But I wonder, I feel like you should be able to experiment with that. But for now, since I don't know anything.
選んでこんな風に影を重ねていきます。コツとしては1影よりも少し内側にずらしてみることです。こうすることによってアニメ塗りっぽいのにどことなく柔らかみを足すことができて
I see. So I guess this is where we create like the darks, right? 1.5 shadow, we're just going to call it darker. I'm going to add notes. Yeah, I'm just going to call this general notes. So, why don't we give it a quick little test? I'm going to obviously use the oil paint feature. I forgot to change the effect. I'm assuming he wants to multiply, right? Aha, I see. That's pretty good. And it does look darker. So,
に奥行きがある表現ができるからですね。ポイントとしてはいわゆる2影のように
the second shadow uses fine colors. See the little color in this
色面を増や
1.5
してい
shadow.
かないことですね。
Interesting. So from what I'm looking at the picture, he doesn't show the reference here, but you can kind of see like I'm looking at the picture with a different monitor. It has like a brighter color. It's also 120 hertz. It's like a bit better resolution. This is more for like the stuff in the back, so like the hoodie back here. But I think I think I'm using too saturated of a purple, so let's just kill that a little bit. Just keep finding a... Yeah, that's pretty good. It's probably going to only work above the other shadow. So now I'm just going to look for parts where I think it deserves, you know? Like, where I think it's best fit. So like here especially would be nice. Although I think if I'm going to do that, then I might as well go all out. Go pick this color. I put that color over here, but whatever. Oh, I made a mistake. Or I didn't make a mistake, but I'm going to have to make that a good habit of mine. Yeah, see, so the brightest white is over here. So I'm actually going to... Now that I'm looking back at the picture, I think there's a lot of areas which I couldn't add shadows, which I didn't. So I'm going to go ahead and do that really quick. This is also a very good area. Reason why is because now that I look at the video and he says like he's going to use like 1.5 shadows or whatever, I can actually use those shadows to kind of add some more depth here, right? So you have to consider these kinds of situations always when you're drawing, because you'll always find like a deep, like while you're drawing, you might think that you're onto like one kind of level of dark when really there was like a whole nother level which you haven't, like the final form which you haven't considered yet. It's also fine to experience that. It's just don't beat yourself over it. Don't beat yourself up over it. But yeah, do keep that in mind for the future. And also make this like inward cave into the pants here a little bit more emphasized, which would also mean I have to do this. And is it just me, or is there a little bit too much shadow here? Actually, yeah, I think there might be. Maybe the way that Naoki-Sensei is drawing is like very much so for character specifics, not like for clothes. Because my goal here is to make the clothes look pretty, while his goal is to make the girl look pretty. So it is like a kind of curious question you gotta ask yourself. But for now, let's just, since I'm just trying to learn this stuff and apply as much as I can, maybe I should have added focus to the character just a little bit. But I mean, I think where we're at right now is already pretty decent. So I noticed that there's another clothing fold over here, so I'm just going to erase a little bit over on this side. Oh, that's too much. Let me zoom in. There we go. I'm also going to try to watch my posture. Okay, there we go. That feels a lot better. Now let's go back, look at it from the bigger picture. I'm more satisfied with this, yeah. This looks a little bit better. Maybe decrease the size of this a little bit. Perfect. Alright, now I have to kind of refine that pink color that I came up with before. Ooh, what am I doing? Oh yeah, that was an eraser. I didn't do anything, did it? Okay, whatever. Perfect. We'll go for that for now. And then we'll find areas in which are deeper than the normal shadow. So a good example of that is here, right? So we're actually going to go over and just go like wump. There we go. Looks nice. A little too saturated. What happens if I completely kill out the saturation? What would it look like? Let's see. But he does say to like add like just a little bit of a purple. Should I just steal his hex values? That might be a good idea. So let's see. For the red, where's my mouse? Should be it's like 250. 987. Now let's see what that looks like. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. But for, yeah, let's move that over to the palette layer so I can copy it. That is, oh, but he did say bluish purple, didn't he? Yeah, okay, that makes sense then. So this is very dark, so obviously shade this in. Shade this in as well, shade this in. Someone's here. I'm guessing it's the guy who's making my delivery. Cool. Shh. I'll go check on the delivery after I finish this segment. Dang. It's my first week of streaming. I'm beginning to really feel like the, what do you see? The fatigue. of having to have like a regular day while also streaming. But it's not to say that I don't enjoy it. I think it's really nice. Really nice? Maybe not that much. But it's like a nice little feeling. Because every single time I finish a stream, I always feel accomplished. Even though, like, maybe I don't get as much, like, let's see, attention as regular streamers. Like, regular streamers always end up with, like, 1K viewers per stream. I'm pretty happy, especially since I already made a lot of friends that I would never have met, like, unless I started streaming. So, in a way, I already feel like I succeeded. So that's pretty nice. Especially since I have other goals right now, since I'm still like a student. Just being able to go on to like get on my computer and press the stream button and start streaming. That feeling just makes me happy, honestly. Now I'm beginning to see what he means by 1.5 shadows. Now that I look at it, I'm seeing a lot of like lines, kind of like overlaps over here, which you can't really, or yeah, like over here, which you see from other like art, which I see from other art pieces. I'm like, wow, how did it get so particular about that? And I try to mimic that feeling, when in reality it was really just, it was really just the effect of the multiply layer. So that's pretty eye-opening in a good way, obviously, not like Santa Claus isn't real, which he is, isn't he? I mean, why do I still get presents? Actually, I don't get presents anymore, so I can't even use that excuse. Santa Claus is real? It's already almost been an hour? Are you joking? Oh.
部分に立体感を強調したい
You want to partially emphasize the three-dimensional color effect. Increase
場合
the
には
color.
例外があってもいい
I wonder what it means by increase the
とは
color.
思いますが、あえて色面は積極的には増やしてはいきません。それ
Maybe saturating it?
と 1.5 影の役割はイラスト全体に
I
統一
see.
感
So
を
it
持
is really
た
just
せ
like
るという
a pivot point, right?
役割も持っています。さっきの
That's what he
1影では肌色はより明るくというような調整を行いましたが、1.5 影はですね、基本的には全体に同じ色調で統一します。そうすることでキャラクター全体に対して統一感を持たせることができます。
Oh, but he really does go above like all of the all of his shadows.
これを行います。そう次で、はい。
Okay, let me see. Should I do that too? I mean, why not? That's not the tool I wanted. Yeah, so I guess it is just a middle ground. Which means I should probably go over my shades once more. I see. It does look more interesting. Just gonna go over everything I shaded one more time. See? I'm gonna trust Naoki-Sensei on this. I already like it. I already like how it looks right now. It's pretty good. Maybe a little bit more dirty and rough on the sides, but overall, this looks really pretty. I'm really proud of this. I'm trying to make the lines look a little bit fatter to make them look better. Oh, yeah, that's not bad. Let me add that to my pair of notes. Darker, the first layer. Yeah. I'm just going to clean up some of my strokes here, because when I looked back at it, it was very choppy. So I think I have to lower my lower my brush size, because then hopefully I can go in, get a better view of the piece, and while doing that, I can also give the shade lines better strokes like this and that. Nice. Even if you look at his lines, like they're not, like if you look very closely at it, they're not perfect. But if you look at it like at a quick glance, then you're like, oh wow, this shading is like, well, I guess you don't notice the shading. You don't be like, oh wow, this shading is like incredibly beautiful. But you're kind of like you know, your eye focuses less on the technical value of it and more on like the actual. So that's pretty cool. So I think I missed the subtitle for the other one. Oh, he's adding highlights now. Did he add the highlights already? I literally just missed it. What? Wait, you know? What? Sorry? What happened? It's different. Okay, so if you use multiply, you have to use a light color. Mult equals light color, bright. What is it called? Lighten? Whatever, I don't care if that's wrong. All the highlights are into one layer. Hard light. Does he actually use the hard light layer? Wait, is that? Layer mode is hard light. But just for the sake of convenience and learning, what did he name that layer?
ハイライトというレイヤーを作って、レイヤー
I guess he just calls it highlight. Highlight.
モードをハードライトにしましょう。色はあまり明るい色を選んでしまうと白飛びしてしまいますので、暗めのグレーを選択しつつ、ハイライ
You
ト
know
を
what would be interesting? Why don't we just use the dark from the overall highlight or from the overall shading as the highlights? What would that look like? Not good. Alright, yeah. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, did I set it to hard light? I did, but interesting. I wonder why that's happening.
入れていきます。ハイライトを入れるべき。
Ah, I see, I see. So I guess it's not completely, it's
色
not
はあ
super
ま
dark.
り明るい色を選んでしまうと
Do not choose
白飛びしてしまいますの
bright
で。
Let me just practice. So it's pretty light actually. Oh, oh, you can't see the window because it's on a separate window, so OBS doesn't catch it. 69. Haha, that's a funny number. Oh, I see. That's a very light highlight actually. Well, he doesn't specify which color I had to use, so I really do want to go for the pink. Maybe I should go for red instead.
暗めのグレーを選択しつつ、ハイライトを
Maybe under the base color I should add skin color. Alright, now skin I feel like is going to be a little bit fussy. Yeah, that's a little bit too saturated. Why don't we just kill it just a little bit, like, boom. Like, I want it to be vaguely peachy, but like still cream color, just a little bit peachy. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's good. Also, ew, I do not like what happened here. Just finish that off. I think I know what I wanted to go for, so I want to try to go over it like one more time like this. Like, let's try to do it like that. Yeah, that's not right. But actually no. Let's keep it fully colored for now. Anyway, let's go back to the skin. Am I erasing? Yeah, I figured. I wonder if this is a little bit too light. I hope not, because on my tablet screen it does look that way. But at the same time, honestly, I'm always looking at my tablet at an angle. See, this is why I need an arm, because I've always been looking at it at an angle, right? So the colors would actually look super different from what they actually are. And I made this one really weird piece of Tenko Chabashira, where it was like, I don't know, like honestly, I just wasn't proud of it, because all the colors were just out of, like, it was a disaster if I'm being frank. Me being frank would be like, hello, I am Frank. Fuck me. I do think keeping this as like a monotonous piece with, like, you know, just focus on the pink color would be pretty cool. Although, for the sake of this exercise, why don't we just go ahead and color everything, you know? Because I want to also color skin eventually. Let me look at this at a better angle. It's not bad, yeah. Although it's leaning more towards the orangey side of things, so let's keep it saturated, maybe just like a little bit. Maybe we should change the color. Brighten it up. What color is this? Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's have a neutral enough color for it to be, you know, perceived as skin. And then let's just do hair, which I don't want to make completely black. Like her hair is usually like black, but look at what happens if I do black. So I think I'll just do like a cafe brown instead. Maybe a little bit darker than that. Darker. A little bit too dark. Actually, no, it's less so about it being dark and more so about it being too saturated. Now that one's just everything. Move it back this way. This is more of what I'm looking for. This is probably as close as it's going to get. I wonder what happened here. Is it just me messing up with the shadow? Or maybe with the first shadow. There we go. Yeah, we can't draw this with the highlights. Although I should be drawing here. Yeah, there we go. That just revealed the true color. Although it's not a bad color. It's also not what I want. So let's just redo it. Dude, the default stand for this XP pen is so bad. My neck hurts so hard. Alright, I was going to take another break, but honestly, I've been taking a lot of breaks, and frankly, I want to finish this video like until right before the stream ends. Or sorry, I want to finish this video by the time the stream ends. Alright, this is how we can emphasize bangs, I guess. That's like the next closest thing I can do, using multiple brush strokes. But basically, I always end the streams at 12 o'clock, but I really do want to finish this video so I can be proud and tell myself like, hey, I finished something today, which was kind of like a digital art study, right? Speaking of digital art study, dude, this is so interesting. I'm having a really hard time adjusting to it, but you know, it's like, even though I am struggling, I have to be honest, I am struggling a little bit. I think it's really fun. Whew. By the way, I always hold my breath when it comes to those kinds of lines because it's really fussy, especially on a tablet. I want to just keep it simple. Just go for like a basic brush stroke. Like, see, that's a little bit weird. I'm gonna try to restart. 1, 2. I'm actually going to use the line art as a guideline for the color instead. That might be a good idea. Yeah, that's not bad. And that's the hairpin, or the hairpin is a hair tie. Let's make this faster. Yeah, I noticed a lot of the techniques with digital art also focus a lot on speed, which is really convenient because I want to start posting on Insta every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or I already started. But eventually I'm going to run out of like my old pieces, right? So it's going to be really nice for when it comes to me needing more pieces to just do digital art and just like crank out piece by piece with this style. Because what I'm looking at, I feel like if I'm really getting like used to this style, I can start cranking out art pieces like honestly every day. Like, I really want to be able to find out enough about digital art to the point where I'm able to kind of freestyle it more so, and then once I'm able to freestyle it, I can actually make more complex pieces, because I'm more of like I like making more complex pieces. Let's make it a little bit dark. A little bit dark, but not that desaturated. Yeah, it's getting closer. It's a little bit too dark. I feel like if the hair is too dark, then it won't be able to shine properly. There we go. Maybe keep the same saturation. Yeah. Actually, let's kill it a little bit, just a little bit. Just until it's like a nice little light brown color. And with that, I think we should raise the luminosity just by a bit. That's not just by a bit, but it does look better. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright, how much minute? I have 10 minutes left of the video and I have 15 minutes left. Alright, yeah, right. We're going to highlights. Oh, he's erasing. Unfortunately, I don't have a reference for the hair, so it's going to be a little bit hard to do the highlight. But I mean, we'll do with what we got, right? Is that the highlight? Alright, I lost the highlight color. What did you want the highlight color to be again? Where is my palette? Oh, it's all the way down there. I really should move it up. There we go. Let's go back.
を選んでしまうと白飛びしてしまいますので、
Alright, now we just copy that color. Oh, I should do some yoga, dude. I feel like my body after working out yesterday is just like a freaking, it's just like a robot limb body. Add that to the palette and then highlights. I don't know, this highlight color doesn't use.
暗めのグレーを選択しつつハイライトを書き入れていきます。ハイライトを入れるべき部分は大きなところで言うと、まずは髪の
Maybe I should make it like this kind of gray, but with like, you know, the color that I need. Oh, there we go. That looks a little bit better. I think for in a situation like this, I usually like to sketch out the. Wait, actually, first I want to say this color is a very good color. Just kind of sketch it out. So look at her head, just like right here. Then the hair starts here. And we're just going to go like 1, 2, 3, 4. You see how it works like that? So in that case, I want to use this line to kind of guide me as to like, okay, so let's say like the shadows would likely, if the light's coming in from this way, you can't see that, right? The light's coming in from this way, then you want to be able to see, like notice, oh, okay, so the highlight will likely be around this area. I'm gonna draw like a little wiener. And then what I like to do is I like to draw a little couple of extra hair strands, because if you look at what Naoki-Sensei, Naoki-Sensei does, it's like it's kind of like a couple of lines that break through like the highlights, right? So you want to also be able to mimic that, and the only way you can do that really is by drawing your own little hairlines. And then you got to pick the specific lines that you want to cut off. And for me, I think it's better to have like varying. I think it's prettier if it has varying lines, so I'm actually going to try that. And now that we got that done, let's start with the highlights. Is this the right color? It is. So I'd like to do like 1, 2, 3. Actually, I think we should just start with boxes, you know what I mean? And then we can erase it from there. I want to try to make the lines enough, like communicative enough to the point where you can see like kind of it's like a rounded shape. So if we erased what I just did here, yeah, it looks a bit, I followed, I made a mistake and I followed my notes a little bit too hard, which by the way is like a very valid issue. So I'd be careful. If you always make your own notes, then you want to be careful that you're not falling into the trap of over relying on them. So what that means is basically I'm going to redo this entire layer, but I'm going to go back here and just think about like I want to retry you know, making it more rounded, and I want to make the roundedness somewhat consistent with her eyelashes. So I want to move it over here, and then let's try it again. And this time I want to try a different technique. I want to see if that's the wrong color. I want to see if just doing it like flat out like this and then erasing it in the middle would be like faster and easier and maybe look better. It's a bit of a risk. Let's see. But we won't know unless we try it right. Also, maybe I should do this because it has to have like the outside should look significantly bigger than the inside. So like this, something like that. Yeah. To emphasize more of like the rounded texture here, we're just going to do a little bit of that. Yeah, it looks a lot better. Highlight here, and then we can just erase this. I'm going to draw the lines very similar to the actual highlights of the hair. I'm going to draw a big one here because there's like a big point of contrast. And then this one's like a little bit, we can do like 2 little break off lines because I want to actually emphasize that since it's coming to the back, the shadows are fading, right? So that's what it would look. So it would look like something like that, right? The same thing we should do for over here. I think where you like the eyes over here, right? So you want to make this part, you want to make this area the most complicated, because then like people will look at it and be like, oh shit, like clever. So like this. Oh yeah. You can probably simplify this since it's kind of outside of the range where you can really see it. Just add another line here because it'll probably look better. And now I feel like look at it from far away. Yeah, it's pretty good. Maybe just make it a little like cave in a little bit more. There we go. That's nice. Let's do a little bit of this. Just a bit. Because this is the forefront, right? So it has to look nice and big. So yeah, let's be taller than that. There we go. There we go. Alright, I think we'll keep it at that for now.
髪の毛ですね。髪の毛にハイライトを入れることで、これだけですごく目を引くイラストにすることができます。その他ハイライト
Drawing highlights on the shadows might be interesting. I do recognize that I'll have to do that at some point. So, or it's just a guess, but it's my artist intuition. But it's not usually wrong, so. Got a little bit of the back shadow here. Actually, no, that doesn't make sense logically because light doesn't actually reflect from nothing, so why did I do that?
ライトを入れるポイントとしては硬いものです。
Ah, that's pretty interesting. I want to actually do that. Like this. Yeah, something akin to this effect. And I like little cute patterns over here. So let's do a little bit of that. Try with a pencil. Because you can, go really light on it. There we go. Never add highlights in areas that don't need it. That'll be my tip for you. Interesting. Why does my chat duplicate here? Let me try to fix that. Is it better if I scroll down maybe? That's just weird. Yo, what's up, Gay Six? It's my man Gay Six. Who's Frank Lee? Oh, my marshmallows just came in. Something came in the mail today.
ものやツヤツヤしたもの、そういうものに質感を追加していくのがハイライトの役目です。
Not the same color? Yeah.
そういう意味では髪の毛もそうですね。硬くて張りのあるものにハイライトを入れることで、逆にハイライトが入っていない部分。
Suppose that also means like an area here. I couldn't read the chat from before. Feels bad. Sorry, guys. These nuts. Alright, thanks for chatting my man Gay Sex, but unfortunately I'm going to have to go get my marshmallow switches. Let's go! Oh. Look at this stupid dog. Hey, what's up, Bucky? Taking lessons from my teacher.
うまい柔らかいんだよ
Cause I'm trying to freaking old guy. I used to, what is it? I used to paint a lot as a traditional painter, and now I'm trying to revert from monkey status and into the king of digital tablets. What came in the mail? Nah, I'm not gonna do that to you. These are actually keyboard switches. So if you're ever into, is this the first time you had gay sex in your live stream? Well, first of all, if I did have gay sex in my live stream, I think I would have already been like banned, you know. Second of all, you don't see gay sex happening in this live stream, I hope. I don't know who you're talking about. Gay sex. Although, I think, pretty sure gay sex might be one of my friends, so. It's chill. Well, you should be very welcoming of my my homie gay sex. All right, check this out. Look how pink this is. This is going to go very nicely with Wait, you see this? Pretty good. Ooh. So, keyboard mechanical switches. You basically put them in like a keyboard, and it'll basically adjust the smoothness, or sorry, no, what am I saying? It'll adjust the feel of it. So these are like linears, so they just push down and push back up. I'm gonna have to go back and lube all of these at some point. But in Korea, they're a really popular switch, and they always get sold out. So this is actually the first time that I managed to get my own little copy. This fat dog doing nothing. Imagine. Couldn't be me.
そういう表現もどう同時にできますので、硬さ、柔らかさという観点でハイライトを入れていき、質感をかき分けていきましょう。反射光。
I mean, everything about this picture is supposed to be soft, so I mean, it doesn't really apply to me. Oh shoot, I forgot she has pants, bro. Oh my hamburger. Fine, let's go back and do the pants. I wonder how interesting it would be to maintain like the same color, or like could be very, how do you say, like be very consistent with the color. So like we can use the same color for her hair, for the belt. Probably erase the line there because it's not right. I should probably create a note about the mask because I figure I'd forget that rule easily. So create color mask. Choose negatives. Okay, let's just do it here. Choose negative space. Increase size by a... Do you increase the size by a pixel? No, I think you invert it and then you increase the size by a pixel, right? Or no, it should be the opposite. So px plus 1. then invert, and then that should be the selection. Because it's supposed to be like more inside, because you don't want to have it like appear on the outside when you invert it, at least. Alright, anyway. Okay, yeah, this is the belt. I'm gonna call this the belt. Mom hit me with the bell. Fuck, sorry. Anyway. Yeah, no, this is a little bit too weird. But, you know, it doesn't hurt to experiment. Except in my case. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, because we can always just do this, right? And then we can have the base color for the pants. Pant. A nice gray color from this would be nice. Man, I wish I knew how to isolate like a layer from CSP. Zoom in a little bit. Even if this doesn't turn out to be the color I want, I can always go back and change it, right? So there's no point in being super focused about that. Just do whatever works. Where else is, yeah, there's a little bit of the pants here that I forgot. Fuck, I need to buy a digital arm, dude. See, because when I look at this from a layer, you can't really notice the changing color. So first of all, we want to make it brighter. Also, no, but then that just turns it white, doesn't it? I want to go for like a bluer color. Actually, yeah, vaguely yellow would be fine, I think, for composition purposes. And then since we made it a little bit too bright, okay, that's just making it a little too dark. Alright, we have to kill the saturation if it's going to be that bright. I just want to have like cream colored pants. That might be very nice. I don't want the pants to be dark. Okay, but these should be just a little bit dark, I guess. In that case, the saturation shouldn't be so low. I can probably change the hue, and that might up the brightness of it. If I decide to make it like more of a yellowy color. Is that fine? Oh, actually, this is... Oh, that's way too much. What the fuck? Oh, I accidentally pressed the button. That's fine, but we can go a little darker. Yeah, let's keep it at that. Actually, I don't know. I'm still not completely happy with the pants color. Now, why am I not happy with it? That's a good question. Maybe because it's too dark? The color's too boring. Yeah, that's a little better. I can't make it... If I make it too bright, then it's going to detract from the actual sweater area. So, it's better to keep it that way. Anyway, pant is done, so now let's... Oh, I forgot to do belt, and there's like belt metal. I don't want to deviate too much from my like typical color scheme, so like, yeah, the violet that I used here would be a fine color. Yeah, that's fine. Is there a different thing here? No, I guess there's like the strap for the pant. Right, so for the belt, I just have to go back and remove it. What? Oh, that's belt metal layer. Whoops. 1, 2. I want to add a little bit more. Oh, fuck, what did I do? Alright. I want to add a little bit more shadow here, so just do that really quick. As for the half shadow, we'll have to extend it as well. Yeah, but hope you guys are cool. I mean, my back is still like freaking bleed. It's like, it actually is like about to tear off because I might have done squats improperly or something, but that it doesn't help that I also have like really shitty posture when I'm doing anything computer related. So I've been trying to fix that by lifting all of my monitors just a little bit more up, but even still, like, I get really dizzy. So I'm just gonna go buy a digital tablet arm and hopefully that does something for me.
次は反射光です。反射光
The reflected light on a new
の入
layer.
れ方は
Oh, so he colors reflected light with a different thing. So it's like not what I said before, where reflected light is kind of just like you draw on the back as like another highlight. For traditional art anyway. For digital art, it seems to be different.
反射光にします。そしたらレイヤーも
Reflected light. Oh, okay. So that's what soft light is for. See, I used to always follow like a bunch of digital artists who would have like tons of layers with like no names. So I'd always fall into that trap, but like yeah, going back and like seeing all these layers and like knowing what they do is probably giving me like a better direction on like how to improve in digital art. So it's been pretty helpful. I want to probably do more videos of this where I just look through his videos and I kind of study it as I draw my own version of like what he's drawing. So that might be really fun.
フットライトにしましょう。ハイライトと反射光で違うところはこう
Interesting. And the color he uses is a little bit darker. That's pretty good. Is that a dog? You mean on my sweater or like right here? Cause the answer is yes to both. Let me get the fuck out of the way to make way for the king. So, I know you're new to the channel, so I'll explain this. I meant to put this blanket over onto the side to throw it away, right? But then my dog just started lying down on it and sleeping here. And honestly, he needs a better space to sleep on other than my bed or the couch. So, I think I'm just gonna leave it there, because he really likes it. It's a cute dog. Oh wait, I'm erasing. Oh, interesting.
表現です。ハイライトは
Yes, he is the king.
上から
He's tired right now, but when he's like awake, he always like begs me to pet him. So it's like actually a pain, because I have to use like one arm to draw and another arm to just like keep rubbing his freaking back.
差し込む光なのに対して反射光は下から反射してくる光です。なので基本的にはキャラクターの影になっている。
That's not right. That's like very dark, right? So maybe it'd have to be like somewhere around here. See what that would look like. Not bad. I still don't quite understand exactly,
反
but
射光を描いていきましょう。色の強さはそこまで強くなくてもいいです。あくまでうっすら描いていきます。ここで
probably be around here, right? Yeah, I feel like adding a color back here would help to bring that out. Yeah, Marshmallow, if I ever catch my dog awake and he's in the stream, then I'll show you his face. But for now, he wants to stay hidden, so I'll give him what he wants. My dog's also very needy, so it doesn't help that. If he wants to sleep, then you must let him sleep, but if he wants to stay awake, then you must play with him. That's the rules of how it works around in the dog world.
になるのは色選びです。反射光の色はですね、背景を意識しながら反射光の色を選ぶと、ただのキャライラストではなく、背景まで感じ
That's pretty interesting. So then, I want to try using a brown color then, because I actually want to go for a brown color for the background. Yeah, that's a lot cooler actually. Let's just get this color and let's copy it. Ooh, what did I just do? Okay, cool. Now we just gotta add that to the palette. It's got to be something of like a more circular kind of effect here, right? There's too much background color here, so I'm gonna just get rid of that. Reflected light. Would light reflect here? I mean, a little bit, right? Because if you get the light source and it comes from this way, right? Then if it goes back and it shines in like a little crevice within the clothes, then you would be able to see a little bit of the refracted light. So I think I'm actually going to draw a bit of that over there. And with hair, like obviously you're going to see a lot of it, but maybe not this much. So that's a little bit better, although I think we can go a little bit more. Yeah, there we go, perfect. And we're going to keep the background color a little bit of like a coffee color, so I think keeping the extra lights is going to be good for the ground.
ですが、反射光の色を緑にすると、あ、この場所ってもしかしたら自然豊かな緑の中なのかもという連想をさせられますし、青にすれば、あ、水辺に立つ。
Ah, I see. Reflect. Oh, did I just write 2 R's? And I capitalized one of them. Make the color of the background or the aesthetic also make it gray-ish.
住んでいるのかなというような連想をさせることもできます。実際にそういった背景がついている場合にはなおさら効果的だと思います。反射光はそういった絵を背景になじませる効果。
I should color her irises then, right? She has like burgundy eyes. But if I make it too saturated, then it's going to detract from the piece a lot. But I mean, for now, let's just fill it in and then we'll figure that out later. How much? Actually, it doesn't take that much away from the piece, so that's pretty fine. Although one of the eyes is looking very much bigger than the other. Yeah, I'd always check your piece by always flipping it, just to make sure that when you flip it, both sides look very, what do you call it? You maintain balance, because you can't do this with real art, obviously, but like with real art, there's like a different technique. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but the point I'm trying to make is you still want to be able to watch out for it, because you'll end up getting one eye. If I didn't check, if I didn't do what I just did there, then I would have maybe ended up with one eye being larger than the other. Also, make sure none of your colors, this is probably just, I don't know this for sure. This is just me theorizing with logic, but probably make all the base colors under the layers, because obviously they're overlays. So just going to do that. I guess I should color in her eyelashes. Right. Yeah, something looks weird. The size is definitely way too small. And we have two ways of increasing the size. One is by just using a little bit of perception trickery. And if you make that lash thicker, it'll actually, from a faraway distance, make the eye look slightly bigger. But in my case, it didn't work. We just need a little bit more. Let's go back into the iris. That should... Yeah, sure, why not? Can make the lashes a little bit thicker. I'm the kind of guy who really goes all out on the lashes, so that's why if you see me doing what I am doing right now, that's why. Okay, yeah, it's pretty good. I think I have to go back and add a couple of shadows to the newly... What was my shadow color? Was it this? No, it wasn't. Well, we can always just copy it like this. Actually, the shadow should appear under, right? That's only how it works in real life. actually, yeah, that's pretty good because it naturally saturates it, so you would be more drawn into the eyes. And for the refracted light, I'm gonna try an effect like this. Although that is wrong. What does it look like? Okay, well, it doesn't look that much better anyway. But we can still go for this. Actually, no, not multiply. What was it? Soft light, right? There we go. Let's still go for this. And then I have to draw in the iris. Wait, actually, no. It's like the black iris. It's like the blackest black. I'm probably going to make it the pen smaller. Yeah, I'm really proud of that actually.
がありますので、色選びの時には意識してみてくださいね。はい、まだ途中なんですけどね、いろいろと覚えることが多くて大変だなって思った人も多いかもしれませんが、ですがそれは違います。色って聞くとね、色が苦手な人はついつい、いやいや俺は色が苦手なんだよ。
That's a lot of fucking dialogue for one guy to say you find this difficult. What?
ついつい、いやいや俺は色が苦手なんだよ。俺にはセンスがないからさ。
What the hell? I see. Something got lost in the translation there, maybe? Bro. That was ridiculous. Do you think I'll get better at art if I get vaccinated? No, but you'll get better at art if you start smoking weed. And if smoking weed doesn't work, then yeah, go get vaccinated. Take all the booster shots, because the booster in the booster shots just means boost your art. There's no correlation with the booster shot and fighting anything related to corona. It's just a matter of art.
ガチです。でもね、色にセンスってそこまで必要ないんですよ。なぜなら僕もですね、今でこそ斉藤さんのイラスト色が綺麗ですねとかね言われることあるんですが、もともとはすごく苦手でした。なんなら色センスなしぞっていうあだ名をつけられてたぐらいです。
I do not care if you.
色塗りはですね、別に特別なセンスは必要ありません。じゃあ何なのか。色塗りはですね、ある程度の知識と手順です。色塗りが苦手な人、色を塗るとひっちゃかめっちゃかになっちゃう人ってどういう人かというと、もう最初からすごい色を塗ってやろうと力んでしまって、グラデーションをかけたりね、タッチをつけたりしながらいろいろなことを同時にしてしまう人なんですよ。でもね、それではうまくいきません。なぜなら色塗りは手順が重要だからです。逆に言えば今回の手順を覚えてしまえば、色塗りはですね、もう楽勝です。色が苦手な人だって。
What did he say? Is artistic talent genetic? No? Artistic talent does not exist in my opinion. You either work really hard at it or you don't. Like, look at what this guy's saying even too. Like, bro, I am a traditional painter. I never thought I would start using layers and stuff. Like, art, there's like so much to art in terms of what you can possibly make that. So what I'm trying to say is, art's just not about drawing, right? There's too many fields of or diversions from one area, and I'm supposing you're asking like that one area being artistic talent, being able to help you with like music, drawing, dancing, acting. Those are all like art mediums, right? So artistic talent, I think there's a certain degree of artistic talent which helps you into those different varying pieces of art, but I think one can easily just focus on the specific part. So for example, if you want to just think about like drawing, you can easily just focus on drawing with no creative like background and just start drawing from reference. And then after that, you'll just naturally get more ideas of like what you want to be able to accomplish in the near future. So I would say artistic talent, not genetic. Maybe some people are more creative than others, but that just gives them more of like a smoother ride into the medium. But if you definitely want to get into the medium, you'll have a rougher ride, like straight up, because like fucking life is all about people being unfairly better at things than you are, but you just don't think about that. You just get into it. You just get into art because you like to do it, and then you should be able to get better with a lot of practice and learning. Because people like Naoki-Sensei here, he's debatably, he's like, you know, he doesn't even know, we don't know if he's like talented. We just know that he came into drawing anime tits from monsters. So, and the reason why he got good at it was he has like a very in-depth, it's one of his most popular videos actually. He has a very in-depth procedure for he's almost at 1 million. Shit. He has a very in-depth procedure on how he got better. Yeah, fastest way to improve. He says that he used that and he really grinded, like he literally grinded art like it was like a video game. So no, I wouldn't say that it's genetic. It helps you get better at it, sure, and it helps someone get good faster. But if you don't think about that, like that happens everywhere, right? So like, why would you want to think about that? Why would you say digital art is like an onion? It's because I can eat it. It's also very sour. I don't know what else you want me to say. Sounds like you're trying to reference a certain movie. Can't we just settle this over a pint?
逆に言えば今回の手順を覚えてしまえば色塗りはですね、凹凸の
Is that the Among Us thing? Oh no, it's just
凹凸の家。さあここまででも十分なのですが、ここからはね、さらに完成度を高めていくための方法をお伝えしていきます。
I still feel a little bit unsatisfied. Please add 2 layers. Okay, where are you going with
2
this?
枚目はボコという名前にします。デコはレイヤーモード。ハードライト。ボコはレイヤーモード。
Multiplication? Does it just mean multiply? Fucking
上段
translate.
です。ここに今
Can I ask for one request? Thank you. Yeah, sure. GD Cat, what's up? What would you like from me? One guy who used to play Geometry Dash for 1,000+ hours. It's for my thumbnail. All right. Here. I want to send you my Gmail for business inquiries right there. And also, hope you're ready to pay some money for it. Hey, Kai. Can I just call you Kai? Kaibachu sounds a little bit complicated. But hey, thanks for finally tuning into one of my streams. Hope you're doing good in your area.
今度はボケ足の強いブラシを使って
Lighter shade? Yeah, that's a very good cream color actually. Okay, that's a relief. I don't want to have to constantly look back into my channel and be like, hey Kaibachu, thank you so much for everything. Oh no, but thank you for tuning in. So sweet to finally see you in this chat.
やることは位置影やハイライトの工程では拾えなかった
Oh, coffee? Sweet. Cheers? Alright, 3, 2, 1. This is fully black coffee, by the way. Did you get your milk? Or do you put milk in your coffee usually?
追加していきます。ここに今度はボケボコはレイヤーモードハードライト。ボコはレイヤーモード上段です。ここに今度はボ
Is that for the concave layer? Yeah, I guess so.
ケ足の強い
Okay, wait a second, but I feel like I really should get into that full screen.
モードハードライト。ボコはレイヤーモード上段
Unfortunately,
です。
I do not speak Japanese.
ここに
But I watch anime. Oh. But I watch anime and I sufficiently understand the language. Goes to Japan, watches the Love Live movie. Where are the subtitles? Yes, based opinion. You have the correct opinion. No milk is better. Yeah. Pure black is pure black is the way to take it.
ボケ足の強いブラシを使ってうっすらとした陰影を追
Ah, I
加して
see.
いきます。
Is he using a watercolor brush? That's what I'm getting. Yeah, these days my dad has always bought me like cappuccino from like the coffee shop for some reason. Cause he's like, oh, I can't drink milk, but hopefully my kids can. And I'm like, no, I like Americano is better.
ここでボケ足の強いブラシを使って
So yeah, this is the concave layer,
を
right?
追加していきます。ここでやることは位置影やハイライトの工程では拾えなかった細やかな凹凸を
It's a fine uneven shadow to make the
追
skin
加してい
round.
くことです。肌の丸み。
Oh, I see. So that I can finally edit stuff like here. Oh, that's so cool. Although it is, I hope I can change its color, right? Oh, it's kind of bothered. Okay, I can. Yeah, it was a little too unsaturated before. Oh, but this isn't going to help me exactly get that color, so I think I have to do that manually. Let's keep going for that. Although the name concave and convex is pretty interesting. Oh, thank you. Wait, you should see what I did before, dude. Like, this is like the traditional art style of me doing the... Where is it? Did I hide all of these layers? Oh. Yeah, no, but, so, yeah, you know I'm, like, from a traditional painting background, right? So, I tried to do it, like, the traditional painting way, and, you know, I got to a certain point where I was just like, first of all, it's taking way too long, right? And second of all, blending in digital painting is, like, very different. I think I showed this in, like, another part of the stream before, but I'll just do it again just for people who have missed it. Typically when you're painting with what I used to do was acrylic paint, right? Send my request, I'd love to see. Hey, just saying, I hope you're ready to pay just a little bit. I'm just saying, I don't do work for free. So, alright, with acrylic painting, let's say you're just drawing like a red fabric, right? So, when you're drawing a red fabric like this one, usually what I would do is I always get like an opposite color. So opposite color of red would be green, right? And then I'd always shade underneath it. And then what you can, like a darker green. And it actually creates a very like interesting 3D effect with it. But with digital art, the blending of it is just very, it's not quite as smooth. And it's really a hassle to try to make it work for you. So like what I did previously for digital art was just kind of attempt really hard to kind of blend it with watercolors kind of being like this. And it's just like, only to a certain degree will this, oh sorry, you can't see it. You can't see all of it because of the video. Only to a certain degree, it still look really interesting. But frankly, if you're going to do a traditional art, you should just stick with traditional. And it's much faster that way for me. But in here, I'm kind of learning from Naoki-Sensei, the digital artist, where a lot of his techniques seem to be based off of like speed, which can be really useful for my future, because if I end up trying to post like consistently post Monday, Wednesday, Friday, then I could always crank out like a quick art piece and like, go for these techniques, because these look really good for being you know, just digital art. So yeah, that's my point. My only worry is that I can't get like some black, you know, so I want to really go harder with the shading here. Get some like darker darks. So I'm going to try to keep watching the video, see if he mentions anything about that, because I really do think that might be like a potential issue. Oh yeah, hit me, please. I'm always down to learn more digital art, because I literally just started, like since I literally just got out of the military, I haven't had enough time to adjust to the tablet like before, because as soon as I got my tablet, I drew for like 2 months and then I got sent to the military, so I pretty much forgot everything. So it'd be really helpful if you got any like pretty good ideas for what I could do to improve, because I figure I'm going to be grinding really hard. You have a different request? Yeah, if you have a different request, then just send it to me on Gmail, And then depending on the request, if you're asking for like an icon, which I used to do geometry dash icons like back in like 7th grade all the time, those are only like $5, $10. It's pretty cheap. My different request is my MC skin as an OC. Full body check for an E. Okay. Yeah, if you can send me an email for it, then yeah, that's nice. Yeah, digital art and traditional art are two different complete, like, they're just two different beasts. And like just the general medium for it is, how do I say? What do I want to say? Wait, what? Man's just realized that apparently art's not free. Oh, it's not a GD icon? Yeah, it might be, depending on the request, the price might go up a bit, but just send it to me on Gmail and then I'll negotiate it with you.
だったり髪の毛の流れ、筋肉の流
Hair, muscles, and hands. So probably not sweater, right? Because... yeah. Can't even see her hands. I mean, maybe a little bit there. See, I wonder.
だったり手の骨ば
So it's like a little bit on the darker places. So like probably here, right? Oh, wait. Yeah, let's try that again. Yeah, I take commissions, not requests. Start shading with the color blue as soon as you see it from the color wheel. Ah. Would you take commissions from family members? I already did actually. I did a commission for my sister to make Twitch emotes for her. I want to write that tip down on my phone actually. What do you mean by as you can see from the color wheel? Like if I was going to shade like an apple, would I use the color blue? Ah, I see. Oh, so you're saying like opposite colors on the color wheel. Uh-huh. For red, you go for blue. Okay, red equals blue, darker color. Yeah, let me pull up a picture that I did for my portfolio a while. putting me on the spot. You want me to draw an apple right now? I mean, sure. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, so, oh, that's pretty convenient. It came up instantly. You see this? This is a portfolio piece I did back in high school. And all like the darker areas, like instead of using like a black, I use like a purple. So for this, it's more easier to judge like, you know, darkness. Let's see, do I have another good like acrylic painting I could use? Yeah, I was just kidding. I'll do the apple. Let's see. Any other examples of stuff I've painted in the past? Well, maybe not paint, but coloring. Coloring, I feel like with pencil and acrylic paint is relatively the same. But yeah, with shading, oh, actually, now that I realize it, I do a lot of like purple shades. But like, basically the way that I learned shading, back then was, I'd have like a rock, right? But I would never use black or white in order to shade. I'd always go for blue and orange. Because if you mix blue and orange together, hopefully digital art also does this, because it's really the same logic with any digital medium. So yeah, let's just do orange and blue. You should get like a natural gray. Yeah, there you go. See? Okay, well, maybe it's not quite as good, but you kind of get where I'm coming from, right? That's kind of how I made my grays. Because that way you'd still have like colors in there, but at the same time, what you say? What you say? What'd you say? What was I going to say? I actually don't remember. Oh, right. You can kind of turn something into a grayscale by maintaining the color. Yeah, black to shade makes stuff look like real musty, bro. But I see a lot of my favorite character illustrator artists always use like negative, or they always use the opposite colors for shades, and it has like a very nice 3D effect. Something that's like more akin to like my style actually. Actually, maybe this is like not a good place to use quote unquote concave shadows. It's going to be really difficult actually to get that. I don't quite understand what he means by concave. Maybe here? Potentially. But that's like more of like a shading area, which I forgot to do. Yeah, but I'll try doing what you just told me to do after I get this out of the way. I'm just going to really lazily do this. Molt. Alright, yeah, let's do that. So like, let's draw like, let's draw an apple. Right, I have an apple here. And then for the darker, like let's say the light is coming in from the top left into here. And then, here's the thing, like, the color mixing for me is my biggest weakness. Cause you know, with acrylic painting, you can literally just do this, right? But like, if you're going to paint in layers, you know, it's so different. So it's like, how do you blend them together? CSP? Yeah, I am using CSP. Oh, wait, you use Procreate. Or no, you use a different app. What was it? I looked it up before and I was like, oh yeah, maybe I should like... Let me check. You use... Pull up. Lazy Nezumi? Oh no, that's for your lines, right? But you use Metabang. Ah, interesting. Was Metabang the thing where it's like, oh, we're revolutionizing, what was it? Digital painting and traditional painting mixing? Cause I saw an advertisement for that where it was like a concept of like, you could mix like colors and they'd be like very accurate to real life painting. Is that it? I don't remember. But yeah, any tips you can give me would be really helpful. Alright, but you also said to go for lighting, like a warmer color. Warmer than red? Sheesh. Like here's how I would have done it. I always like add like green and stuff, or like I think I'd add like green for like the negative space, like yeah, the negative color. Or I wouldn't always do this, but I usually do it. And then for the brighter, like I just go with white. Like mixing with black is not good, but using white actually I think is fine. Oh, it's after the stabilizer on Metabang, but the shading and the color mixes there is kind of so I'm not sure about it too. I see. Well, for now, I'm just kind of... I just started with Clip Studio Paint, so I can't expect to instantly get it, obviously. So it's going to be a unique process for me. Let's see. I actually don't know what I should do with this concave layer. I don't quite understand what he's doing. Wait, so then you mentioned lazy and Nezumi to me before, so I wonder, like, I thought that was the thing that helped you make your
追
lines?
加していくことです。肌の丸みだった
To
り
make the skin round?
陰影
I see.
陰影を
But in my case, I don't really need it, right? What? This is pretty cool, actually. Lazy, what was it? Lazy Harukawa. Oh, is it really? Yeah, I think what he wants me to use is like a lighter color here. Does he add any color to the face of the
を追
character?
加していきます。ここでやることは
Goes around a lot with like the hair.
仕掛けや
The first shadow and highlighting
ハ
process.
イライト
I
の工
don't.
程では拾えなかった細やかな凹凸を追加していくことで肌の丸みだ
Oh.
ったり髪の毛の流れ筋肉の隆起だった
I
り
see.
手の骨張った感じなどここはもう少し表現したいという立体感を強調していく工程になります。デコのレイヤーでは明るく持ち上げて膨らんだ形を強調し、
Oh.
ここのレイヤーでは暗く落としてへこんだ形
Okay, but for concave and convex layers, there's always like you gotta use like a very light color. Got it. Yeah, I'm still trying to learn CSP right now, so as long as I'm live streaming it, I can always look back at my VODs and be like, oh, so this is how I used to draw. There's always going to be stuff that I learn and don't learn from these lessons, which is going to be really interesting going into the future. Dark and concave. What did I just write? My brain is farting. Concave plus vex. Pretty lazy. Wait. Watercolor brush. Alright, well. I see, but convex is for bulging shapes. Oh wow, what am I doing? Bulg and deep. I don't know. But yeah, let's try that. So it's supposed to be a little bit deep around here. And VTubing? Unfortunately, no. I know a lot of people, like a lot of my like friends in the art community are all really into VTubing. I can't say it's my thing. I don't dislike VTubers. Actually, I actually don't watch any, but I saw this one clip of like the dog one playing Banjo-Kazooie, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. But then like when I keep watching like other stuff, it's just like it boils down to like border like just scream fest. So that kind of hurts my ears. But I mean, yeah, VTubing is a very interesting evolution within the artist community, which I think it's pretty cool, but it's not for me. I'm like more of the person to just kind of be like, eventually when I have enough of a following, I want to be able to show my face to other people, because the aesthetic I want to capture with my streams is like, you know, it's just like a coffee date between me and my viewers. And like in the coffee date, I'm just being like, hey, this is my art. Like, you want to check out my art? And I think it's better to achieve that aesthetic when if it's like with a human face. Because according to psychology, according to psychology, is actually a real thing with people trying to relate to like human faces. So I think that'll be really interesting, you know? Well, that's a little bit a lot. But yeah, I have a couple of friends who got into VTubing. So I'm more, how do you say? I'm more quote unquote like understanding and accepting of the entire medium. I just wouldn't say that it's my avenue. Although, I will be honest, I have considered it at one point, and then I was just like, yeah, never mind. You know, if I'm being given your like art style, I figured that if you ever ended up streaming, that you would get into it. Am I wrong? Is it your street though? No, it is my Sesame Street. Some people can't tell the difference between real life and virtual. I hope they do. It's kind of an issue if they don't. My mom, or her mom, my wife is real. She's streaming right now. Please. I need to spend $5,000 so she can say my name. Please, Mom, you don't understand. This is a love that you'll never be able to really understand. See, this is supposed to be really dark, but I don't know how I'm going to get to that point. No, Mom, she's gorgeous. Takes a laptop to the family party. Oh, so you said this was your new wife. That's great, son. Mom, why do you sound like you're slightly discouraging of our relationship? It's not so much that I disagree with the relationship. It's kind of more I don't see the relationship going on here. No, Mom, you don't understand. She's a queen. She's so good at video games too. It's perfect for my style. All right, Jimmy, that's the exact same thing that your father disowned you for. It's because you only focus on these things. You'll never get it, Mom. I'm gonna go hang out with my wife now. Oh yeah, I saw that in the news actually. That appeared in the Korean news once. And we were all dude, it was amazing. That was like it was so divine. I don't know how to explain it. It was just a thing that happened and we all saw it happen and we laughed. I think my friend's parents were there too to see the otaku guy. And then she was literally just like, what the fuck? Welcome to the age of post-modernity. She's my queen, Mom. So that's what you used the 5K I gave you for allowance? Mom, it's a proper investment. We need to get ready for our future together. Okay, what's her name? Her name is Korakua. She's the queen of an ancient volcano, which was... Oh, okay. Timmy, I want to stop you right there, and I'm also packing my bags. Good luck. See, you know what sucks? Like, when you have your tablet at like an angle, the colors just look so different. So I have to wait until I get my digital tablet arm. My mom will never understand the love I share with this wonderful girl. And then she gets another $5,000 donation. And then the girl streamer's just like, oh hey, what's up? Thanks for the $5,000. Thanks for the $5,000 Minecraft player 2001. Yeah, your donation meant a lot.
強調します。ポイントとしてはあまりやりすぎないことですね。1影と 1.5 影ですでに全体の色のバランスが
Yeah, the standee. Actually, so this is an XP Pen 15, but I'm looking for a model which kind of has like a I can attach it with like a mouth into the table, so that the reason why is because if I'm able to elevate the tablet into this, I can kill two birds with one stone by not only giving me a better angle to draw, but also freeing up desk space for the sake of the stream setup. So yeah, I'm currently looking at options for an arm. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, it's going to take too long to find it again, but I'm looking up on Google for a lot of my options. Alright, I think I'm going to end the stream in 10 minutes because I want to go, I have to go eat. So let's quickly wrap through the video. Had a great end. Oh wait, yo, chill, homie. Going a little bit too fast. A gradation of light. Make the name of the second piece gradation of light. Set the shadow gradient to multiplication. I really hope that like if you look at the reference piece. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna stream every single day, but I might make my so I don't know where you are in the world, but for me in Korea it's actually the morning. So I eat breakfast and then I start streaming, but then during my nighttime it's going to be like nighttime EST for my ESTers, but it's also going to be nighttime in Korea obviously, so I might do a Korean stream then. But I will respond to English messages if they come through. Like there's a YouTuber I really love who she's a voice actress. I forgot what her name was. What? I guess I shouldn't say I really love her if I just forget her name. By the way, here are my I guess now you have my recommendations. This is the kinds of videos I watch. Oh no, I got exposed. She is like a voice actress. But she does English and Japanese streams because she lives in Australia. I know she made a Valentine's video, but oh, I can't find it. Shu something. Shu. Damn it. Hopefully this will get me there. ShoeTube. There we go. Oh really? Oh, then you're also like in the Asia, like in the Asia area. Oh no, I saw in your story that you go to arcades, right? Yeah, dude, Asian arcade culture is amazing. I go to arcades like all the time. Oh, does she not upload her live streams? Huh, I guess not. But she does do like live streams very frequently, and she always does it English with Japanese. So I'm also going to try to go for that style. So it'd be really cool if that could happen. I know a lot of my army friends actually want to see me like do art. So that's why they were all like, hey, why aren't you streaming for Korea? And I was like, oh, I mean, I didn't think I'd have anyone that'd watch. And then they were just like, oh no, but if I stream on Twitch, then they will. Which, by the way, you said you use Twitch more, and I might consider doing joint, like streaming both sides of, yeah. I don't know how, like, I don't know where I think I found her on like, I don't know, like, cause I think I found her on Trash Taste? What's Trash Taste? Oh, it's a show. Ah, interesting. Cause I actually found her through ProZD, cause she did like a podcast with her. Yeah, right here. So that's how I found her. Anyway, let's try to finish this before. Oh, I used to use shadows with overlay. Oh, not glow. And I also used to use glow like way too much. So it made all my pieces just very ununified. Yeah, that sounds interesting though. I might try it, or I might try washing it. Oh wow, what the heck? Awesome. Brand the area near the light source with the gradation of light on the light gradation, right? See if I can experiment with different coffee colors. It's a little bit too, yeah, I think I have to go more pinky. That's too pink. Red? Yeah. Orange? That's better. Probably not oil paint,
表
right?
現に近い部
It seems like a job for the watercolor paint.
分を光グラデでこんな
Interesting. So the light sources all are over here. Did I just press something? Whoops. Around here.
風に明るく持ち上げて光源から遠い部分を影グラデレイヤーを使ってこんな風に沈ませます。影と光のグラデーションをかけるイメージですね。
あー、I see, I see.
さらに立体感を強調。
Interesting. Yeah, that'd be really cool. How much time do I have on a day to day? I'll text you about it later. I'll actually keep a note of it. Cause I'm actually like pretty busy during the day. But around like when I stop streaming, which it was supposed to be 12, by the way, 12 p.m. to I believe like let's be safe, like say 4 p.m. Cause this is when I start working out. KST. In this region, I should be free because that's when I am doing rest or like other private work. So yeah, if you could show me your coloring style, that'd be actually amazing. So thank you very much. 12 around, all right, yeah, so around now to 4 hours later, I should be free. But right now, like after I end the stream, I want to go eat, and then I think I'll just send you a Discord notification, or yeah, Discord notification just to like ask.
存在感のあるイラストに仕上げることができちゃいます。
Is it coloring, or is this just the way the overlay works? I see. But yeah, if you could show me some coloring techniques, that'd be so phenomenal. Because I'm really trying. Yeah, since it's two different layering styles, I suppose that he'd want it to be in the same color. What am I going to eat? I don't know, like whatever's in the area. I literally just go downstairs and there's like a lot of, I live in a apartment where so I live at the top of an apartment complex which has like a bunch of academies underneath, and it has like a restaurant there too. But I live in the city, so actually I can go down and get whatever I want, which is really convenient. That's just the Korean life. Oh, see, I really don't like how saturated this color is. But if I kill it too much, then I'm worried. Actually, no, this looks really fine, actually. Yeah, this looks fine. Maybe not that much, like a little bit lighter. Yeah, but I actually like this color. Is that around the same? Here's the thing, with the fabric, I'm afraid that with like the fabric style and like Naoki-Sensei style, it looks a little bit, you know, something's off.
陰影の強さはあくまで好みですが、ここでもあまり派手につける必要はありません。先ほどのベースを壊さない程度を意識するとちょうど良い塩梅になると思います。テクスチャ。さて、残り2工程となりました。ここはもうおまけのようなもの。
I think this really works well with like pieces where it just features like an upper body with like flashy clothes and like flashy skin. But for like an overall body, it's a little bit different. I guess it just depends on like coloring style, right? Make this overlay. I want to make this mult. Do you watch anime these days? Currently watching 2 shows. Attack on Titan final season. I already read the entire manga, but I just wanted to see how all the scenes were animated. And My Dress Up Darling. It's a pretty good show. Let's see. I think I'll get my first meal ahead of you. Yeah. Enjoy your meal, and also thank you so much for tuning into the stream. Have a good day. What else? Yeah, My Dress Up Darling has been a pretty interesting show so far. I think the next episode, I haven't seen it, but I've seen previews of it, and it just looks very fan servicey, so that's a little bit obnoxious. Like in the earlier episodes, it was like fan service, but like there was like a slight purpose to it. It's just kind of like, you make stuff look sexy to emphasize like the, oh, what the fuck do I do? But now I just feel like it's getting a little bit out of hand. And that's like a really big trope in anime that I don't like. But other than that, it's been a really good show overall. Like, I've been enjoying it. And I'd highly recommend it to anyone. And I already finished watching Senpai Ga Uzai My Senpai is Annoying. That's a pretty good show. Yeah, still some fan service stuff for like no reason, but I mean, it's pretty cute, so kept watching it then. And as for other anime, that's about it. I've been reading more manga than anime. I want to watch the Spy X Family one. I already read that manga, but really interested in seeing how the anime adaptation, comes out. But I only watched anime because I was in the army. And now that I'm not in the army, I kind of don't have like the patience to sit through in like 24 minutes for an entire show when I could be like doing something else like drawing or playing arcade games. So those are like the two shows that I watch only for the sake of like, I started it, so I might as well just finish it off until the end. This is my shadow gradation, right? Yeah, I feel like I'm going really hard on like...
ものではあるんですが、仕上がりの印象をぐっと高められる工程ですので、
where's he added the texture?
覚えておいて損はないと思います。何をやるかというと、テクスチャの追加ですね。テクスチャの追加によってイラストの密度を上げることができます。
I see it.
テクスチャの追加方法はいろいろあって、
very subtle, but why? It's my dog.
例えばこんな画用紙のテクスチャなんかでも良いでしょうし、こんなひび割れのテクスチャなんかでも良いでしょう。こういうテクスチャはフリー素材で検索すれば低調にしていきましょう。そしてレイヤーモードをソフトライトに。
I see. Oh, that's really interesting actually. Why don't we try that? Yeah. Before I go, I'm actually going to try to make a texture. And I think I want to go for like a nice sweatery texture, like a cotton. See, this is what I mean. When my dog is awake, he gets so needy, so I have to like keep petting him. Otherwise, if I stop petting him, he's going to look at me. I guess not. He doesn't care. Cool. Let's try to go for a soft blend. Okay, that's not quite exactly what I wanted. Something like this. But that's like too, like too much hair. I want something a little bit softer. This is nice. Actually, what did I just see before? Oh, that's a little bit too dark. See, the other one here is like it's like evenly subtle for Photoshop. Yeah, there we go. That's very nice. 여기다가 그냥 붙여넣기 하면은 어디로 나와? 나왔냐? cool. Interesting.
こういう風にキャラクターの上に重ねると、ほらキャラクター。
That's fucking cool. That is so cool. Just enough to. Oh! Dude, that's awesome. That that's pretty cool. That's pretty sick, actually. I really like this. I want to make this part of my notes. Add texture.
イラストに対して質感を持たせることができちゃいました。好みにもよりますが、こうすることでイラストとしての完成度をさらに高めることができちゃいますね。グラデーションマップ。そして最後のダメ押しです。グラデーションマップでイラスト
The gradation map. Oh, that would be nice for something. That'd be nice that if I could use. Uh-oh, did I mess something up? What just happened? What just happened? Oh, okay. I see. Oof, that's a relief. Yeah, this piece turned out a lot better than I
統一
thought.
感を高めるやり方ですね。グラデーションマップって何っていう人はですね、この動画で詳しく説明していますので、後でこちらを見ていただければ詳細がわかると思います。まずはグラデーションマップのレイヤーを追加します。そしたら
Gradation map? I need to learn that. CSP gradation map. I can't spell. Yeah, there we go. Where? Tonal correction? Oh, wow, what the hell? Because there's no image within the processing area. What, do I just color everything white then? And then I can do it? Oh, there we go. Alright, well, it doesn't change anything, so... Alright, yeah, this is not easy. Oh, Jesus. This is not easy.
グラデーションマップを適用してください。グラデーションマップのプリセット持ってないよっていう人はですね、先ほどの動画内で紹介したグラデーションマップのプリセットを概要欄に置いておきましたので、そちらをご利用ください。そしたらこのグラデーションマップのレイヤーモードをソフト
I might have to change it to a different color for it to work. Like probably this. No, why don't we try it? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Can I change the color, please? Jeez, this is kind of fussy. Okay, but this is just like a very general... It's like a very general shade, you know? So then how do I change... at what point am I able to change the gradient? Is just the threshold just that tiny? Is that what it is? Yeah, how do I do this in CSP?
ソフトライトにして透明度を下げてナチュラル感を重視して透明度を下げていきましょう。
Let's watch a different tutorial. There's an official one on YouTube. Oh yeah, this is more like what I need. Oh, it's a correction layer. Okay, please, no subtitles. Yo, why do I only have somber stuff? Oh, okay, I can change it. Sky. Wish I could get a preview of it. Oh, do I have to double click it? I see. Okay, so then why is it only coloring some parts of the character? Very interesting. Whoa, what the hell? Okay, that's sick. That's sick. Just gotta change it to soft light, right? Uh-huh. That's really cool. Definitely do want to go for more of that, like, pink purple aesthetic. Oh, but that's so sick.
そうするとほらうっすらとグラデーションマップが適用されて全体的に統一感が取れたおしゃれな印象に変化しました。不透明度を上げてグラデーションマップが強く反映されれば統一感重視、逆に不透明度を下げれば元々の色味を生かしたナチュラル感を重視した仕上がりにすることができます。ぜひ試してみてくださいね。いかがだったでしょうか。こうやって作業工程ごとにシンプル
Yeah, very interesting stuff. This is actually very good progress. Actually really proud with what I ended up with here. Although the blanket is a little bit low res for my taste. I think for now I'll accept this. Maybe add more texture. The entire general painting is very saturated if I do that, so I'm gonna go with this. Yeah. One last note before I call it a day. Whoops. This is what we're going to end off with for now. This is pretty good, actually. I'm just going to move the CSP over to like a different monitor just to make sure that looks pretty good. Okay, I think for now I'm quite happy with how this ended up turning out. I'm definitely going to go in. Actually, I'll do it right now. Like, apply some of the darker shadows. Oh, what? Hello? Eyedropper 2, you wanna work with me here? Because there's like really dark shadows here, right? Because it's folds of clothes. We'll just color them in for now. Very basic stuff. This isn't, I'm not going off of a video anymore. This is just me doing me stuff because it's just for my conscience. It just makes more sense having all these like darker values everywhere. Like here especially. Especially since the sweater is the key part of the painting. to make it look as in-depth as I possibly can. And the only way I will be able to do that is if I make the darker areas darker, like so. And with that, I think we're in pretty good shape actually. Should I do linear burn? Oh, that's too dark. Okay, but I wonder if we can do linear burn and then decrease the opacity. Multiply is probably better for these situations. Alright, I think I'll keep it at that for now. I'm just going to take a picture and send it to the progress channel. Alright, I think that's going to do it for now. Thanks everyone for tuning in when you did. Would you say you draw your ideal type? Ideal type, you mean like someone I want to date? I mean, sure, yeah. I have no shot with these characters, bro. You don't understand. Hey, what's up, Juho? Unfortunately, I am closing out the stream, but if you want to tune in for more future streams where I just draw for a couple hours, I'm going to send the Discord link in the chat right now. You can just hop in and then let me know if you want server notifications, and then I'll just add you like that. Okay, but before I do that, I have to definitely upload this into progress. Alright, let me hit you up with that link right now. Alright, here you go. Join this link if you guys want to look out for future streams. But other than that, thanks for watching. I learned a lot about digital art, although I do still think there is some stuff I can fix about this picture. I'll leave it as it is for now because, you know, I've already done a lot. And I feel like if I keep going, then my brain is just going to die out. So I'll have to leave it at that. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you at the next one, which is going to be in about, like, you know, 8 hours. Alright, thanks everyone. Take care. What do you want? Doggy.